This is the first time in like 2 years you've been here on time.
And welcome to Punch Drunk Sports. Everybody's doing something. Thibault's on Grindr. Johnny is looking for the N-word videos because he loves hearing people drop N-bombs. And I am sun out, guns out. Boom, look at this Raider jersey. Boom, a lot of great stuff going on. Man, it's a great time to get live. I'm super excited about it. Johnny looks like he took too big of a bong hit and he's like over high. You ever see that where
just looking at your fucking
you're like so high you drool, you're like and nope, nobody's with me on that one.
Quit slamming that.
Hey, you don't tell me how to work my mic.
Oh, well.
Your buddy Ryan, didn't he put a little note on the microphone?
Yes, I'm a piece of
so
shit.
loud.
Today's a piece of shit Sam day. What's up? How are you guys?
Solid.
Good.
We're doing great. Johnny, you doing great?
Yeah.
You got that
yeah,
creepy
except
look
for the,
on
like
your
a
face?
half-naked guy at the table.
What are you talking about? Dude, it's the end of
I'm just seeing all your like acne on your shoulders.
And the living's easy. Boom, I'm looking good.
You got a serious farmer stand going.
Yeah, you really do. Where did you get
Look
that,
like you
dude?
just been mowing the lawn like all summer, and then you got a tank top. Yeah, it's like a gift.
How much did that? That was like $16, right?
What?
That was pretty cheap, right?
Probably around that. Okay. Most likely
That's like
more.
one of those bargain
Most
bin
likely
things.
more, but it's okay. I like it.
It's the kind of shit they give away at the end of the season.
No, they don't give these away. This is authentic.
Like where the name goes on back, it says Coca-Cola.
Yeah, right.
I got a Bulls jersey back in the day, but you had to be like 12 or under. And it was like a Jordan jersey, but in the back it just said Coca-Cola.
Yeah, right.
And when I got it, I'm like, fuck, they're giving away like replica Jordan jerseys. This is like the greatest game to go to. And I got it and I held it up and I turned around. Thought I was going to say Jordan, it's Coca-Cola. I'm like, I'm going to get my ass kicked if I wear this to school. I'm not wearing this to 7th grade. I'm going to get the fuck stomped out of me.
So you went
Hey, Coca-Cola, what's up?
So you went to a lot of Bulls games. How far away from Chicago did you grow up?
Like about a 40 minute train ride. But if you drove, that was like before United Center, so that was like Chicago Stadium. So, you could drive there probably less than an hour. I went to a lot of Bulls games. I went to Bulls games before they had Jordan, and then his rookie season, all that.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Must have been amazing.
And then once he got really good, even before they won championships, once they had Horace Grant and Pippen, and they started to put pieces together, then it got kind of like hard to get tickets. Then it became like the hip thing to do. But before that, even his rookie year and his second year, you can get tickets the night of the game.
Yeah.
And then once they got good, once they built this.
How expensive did the Lakers tickets get with LeBron? Didn't they like jump up and it's like insane?
Let's check with our
This
good
segment's-
friends.
Yeah.
SeatGeek.
SeatGeek for all your ticketing needs. Go to SeatGeek. Download the app. Use the promo code. Here it is. I'll find the
Punch Drunk.
Is it Punch Drunk?
Yeah, Punch Drunk.
Yeah, dog. I love
And
this
that
guy.
gets you $20 off your first purchase, which is great. And get the app because what are you going to do? Carry your laptop around and
What
look
are you,
shut
an
up?
asshole?
Carrying a mainframe with you. Get the app wherever you are in the country, whatever you're doing, wherever you are in the world. You can look up tickets that are guaranteed. They're not going to be. You're not going to get shim-shammed like all these other websites. You can't trust any of that.
SeatGeek is designed to make your ticket buying experience easier than ever. By searching multiple ticket sites and grading each ticket based on value, SeatGeek helps you immediately identify the best seats that fit your budget. Plus, every purchase is fully guaranteed. So shop for tickets on SeatGeek with confidence, and it doesn't end with sports. SeatGeek has plenty of concerts, comedy, dude. You love comedy.
I hate it.
And theater, dude. I actually use SeatGeek. I got Alice in Chains tickets. The final band of all the bands I wanted to see that I haven't seen, finally going to go see them at the end of the month at the Palladium. Thanks to SeatGeek, $60 tickets each. So, guys.
So you've now seen every band you wanted to see is what you're saying?
Yeah. Best of all, our listeners get $20 off their SeatGeek purchase just by using Punch Drunk.
So you can go and see LeBron, and instead of it being $3,000, now it's only $2,980. Thanks, SeatGeek.
Isn't that awesome, dude?
Okay, these are the cheapest season tickets. They went from $3,500 to $5,800. And one guy spent $188,000 to purchase 4 season tickets.
Really?
But he is sitting in the middle of the floor. He's
name is on
literally
the
half
court.
court in the middle of the floor. They have to play around him.
Wouldn't it be great if it was kind of like the M1 tournament where you could actually pay to be the guy in the mic and going, the professor, right the whole time?
Yeah, that would be good.
What do you think that would cost?
I would just heckle the Lakers.
Let's look for a big game here.
I think Christmas they play Golden State. I bet that's going to be the high ticket right there.
What are your guys'
That's in San Francisco, though.
What are your guys' thoughts? And I know it's not basketball season, but what do you guys? How do you think the Lakers team plays out? Minus your hatred of it. If you had to take an honest look.
I don't know. I
6.
You think they're gonna be 6?
Yeah,
I think they'll be. I think with all of the television stuff he's doing, they're gonna be shit. They're gonna be shit, man. He's got so many. Anyways,
think the Clippers are going to be shit.
I think anyways. Can you open the door?
No,
oh my God, Fight Nanny can't open the door. How are you supposed to raise a baby if you can't open the door for the baby? Oh my God, this poor baby's fucked.
By the way, what do they call LeBron fans? Bronies? Bronies?
Assholes.
Bronies?
How are you supposed to raise a baby if you can't even open the door?
It was locked.
Why does that always lock? I got locked out the other day too.
Guys, welcome to the show. She's just pumping out kids. Just adding to the traffic. Fight Nanny.
That would insinuate I'm pregnant again, and that's not true.
Are you guys already working on it?
No, that's crazy to me. There are people that do that. I'm like,
They're called rich white people.
Yeah, true.
What are you looking for, Johnny?
Just looking to see what
Expensive,
the
the most
highest price ticket is.
highest.
I felt
most
dumb like the
expensive
door
game.
wasn't really locked, by the way. You had me convinced. I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
No, I knew it was locked. Well, I didn't know it was locked, but once you couldn't get in because that happened to me the other week.
Fight Nanny, how are you?
Good, how are you guys?
What's new?
We're going to Boston for 10 days today.
Oh, today? You leave today?
Yeah.
What time?
8 tonight.
So you're going to go there, and then what do you fly back and then go to Vegas for the fights?
No, I'm not going. Are we going? Are you guys going?
I'm going.
I'd like to go. As long as I don't.
I thought you were getting us a bungalow or something, Sam.
I'm thinking about renting a Airbnb.
That would be really fun.
Should I do that?
It's going to be interesting.
I throw everybody in the car like we're having fun. We're going to have fun.
Run out of gas again.
Yeah, do you want a baby in the car? Because then, then
bring the baby, man.
Get some fantastic.
Just throw it in the trunk. We'll throw the baby in the trunk.
Oh, yes, I won't be at your show tonight, by the way.
Why?
Because I'm going to Boston.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks for telling us now.
Those are my favorite things to do, too.
Sit back and just watch me scream at Dana.
Watch him get Dana hammered.
That part. It's
Happy
all fun.
birthday, Dana Marshall.
Is it her birthday today?
It's her birthday tomorrow.
Now
tomorrow.
I'm even more sad. I could have celebrated with her.
Now you got to go to Boston. Talk to all the Boston. Baby's going to come back with a
She's going to already be speaking with an accent.
That's probably the best thing she can come back from Boston with. To be honest.
Bam. Ma, thirsty ma.
What is that?
What is that?
What the fuck?
That was a baby.
It's either that's either the worst Boston accent or Sam's in the middle of a stroke.
That was a baby with a Boston accent. Man, baby, man.
Oh my!
Have you
God.
ever heard a baby before? What the fuck?
Or a Boston accent? It's like you ask somebody who doesn't know what a Boston accent is and has never seen a baby before in his life.
Baby, hang up now.
Like an alien.
Oh my God. So what else is up?
Aaron, did you see that walk-off? The Grand Slam against Washington Cubs?
He saw the Cardinals
More
walk off
importantly,
last
I
night.
saw the one last night.
Everybody's
yeah,
having
that
walk-off.
walk-off
Same
is
team, the
insane.
Nationals. They gave up walk-offs back-to-back games.
Dude.
Walk-off Grand Slam, walk-off homer last night.
Dodgers closer gets a heart problem. We blow 4 straight games in the 9th.
Lovely. Love it.
We're in trouble.
Dodgers might not
Love
make
it.
the postseason.
All those trades.
Yeah.
Oh, that checkbook.
Great players. Money.
Once Magic spent too much time trying to get LeBron here and forgot about his other team.
I don't think it's Magic with the die. I thought he recused
Yeah,
himself.
no, he's in the front office.
Oh, yep. Great guy, can get free agents there. Nothing happens. It's not good. I don't know who can't. We got nobody who could close.
Yeah,
Got no closer.
this is the time of year.
Well, you blame the management, right?
Well, the manager's lost us so many games, and now we might be too far. But luckily, the Diamondbacks are losing as well.
I mean, Puig's got an arm.
Yeah. You think that's funny, Aaron?
Or you throw Kike
Fucker.
Hernandez anywhere on the field, so you might as well have him pitch.
Dude,
I think he did
can't.
earlier this year.
He did, yeah. He pitched against the Phillies, gave up the game in the 16th inning.
Yeah. I mean, it's 16th. At some point, you're like, let's just all go home.
Yeah, they just
Let's
gave
just
up.
go home.
I hope they missed the playoffs by one game, and then they look back at that.
What happened to you? Like, who touched you?
I don't.
You got diddled. Well, you sound like a baby from Boston. Yeah.
Nobody sounds like a baby from Boston on this
No
show.
human anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jason, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be this Friday, big news, at the Red Zone. Thank you very much. Football is officially back. Jack, we'll talk a little fantasy later. We're going to figure out how we're going to get this league going. But that's about it.
Tomorrow night, I am at the Comedy Palace. Jim Florentine, Kate Quigley, Carlisle Foster, the Comedy Rampage. Tickets are selling. I'm pretty excited about that. So that'll be at the Comedy Palace in San Diego. Come get some. Following night, I am at the Dojo at 10 p.m. Again, Jim Florentine, same show. You can grab those tickets on Eventbrite. Should be amazing. And then I just want to push the big shows that are coming up. September 5th, Tinfoil Hat Comedy Night with Eddie Bravo, Theo Vaughn. Aaron's going to be there up on stage being the fucking voice of Anti-Reason. And Ryan Davis will be in the Belly Room. That's September 5th, 8 p.m. And then September 14th and 15th, it is the Tinfoil Hat Comedy Night. And we are at Niagara Falls, Canada. Tickets are selling, so go grab them now. We are at the Corner Comedy Club. Just go to thecornercomedyclub.com. Grab your tickets now. It's going to be fun.
On the Canadian side of the falls.
Yeah, which is kind of like the San Diego side of Tijuana, San Diego.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's like the falls are like, now you're in America.
Yeah, and it's
either side of the river, too.
like
whatever
one
that is.
side is very gray, the other side is bright and clean and like shiny. It's very interesting, but I'm excited. Should be fun. Should be fun. Can we talk about ESPN and how they just think women love talking sports? Do you ever, with any of your female friends, just go, did you see the game last night?
Never.
What is with these baseball shifts?
Never. You guys know that about never. And
Do
my
you
friends
know
probably
any
would
girls
stop
that
talking
do
to
that?
me if I
Do
did
you guys
that.
know any girls that do that? Any girls that talk, just love to sit down and talk.
Do you know any girls that just flex in the middle of a sentence?
Yeah.
I know one. The Boston Baby Strangler over here.
Hey, yeah, man, give me a breath.
Boston Baby
Boston
Stroke.
Baby Stroke.
The Boston Baby Strangler. Why aren't there more baby serial killers?
There are.
You
What are
mean
they called?
They're just
What are they
called
called?
killers.
They're called Black Fathers? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, we don't condone that conversation.
I resemble that.
I resemble that. What do you want to get into, dude? Want to talk a little football?
I want to talk about I thought we were talking about baby serial killers.
We're done with ESPN.
I just can't take it. It's like 24 hours of.
I literally do not watch. I probably haven't seen ESPN and
They cater to women.
I can't even.
Dude,
They can't-
ESPN acts like women can't stop talking sports. It's
That's weird.
unbelievable. Like everybody's.
There are more women talking sports on ESPN than not on ESPN. You know
Oh,
what
in
I'm
the
saying?
entire world.
Yeah, exactly.
In the entire world.
Like hosting shows on
yeah.
ESPN. Yeah.
And then they're talking to each other. Like, Sarah, tell me about what you've learned. Well, through my research, you're like, this is the most unnatural conversation.
crazy.
People get mad at a gay, straight guy who just got cast as a gay guy in a big movie. That's more realistic than two chicks talking to each other about
Yeah,
sports.
They're pushing you guys who are the real fans away.
It
Too,
is,
so
and
it
it's just
doesn't
like,
make
I'm
sense.
gone.
It doesn't make sense.
They're not even pushing me away. I've been done with ESPN for a long
out.
time.
If I want anything, I just go to their website and get highlights. That's it. Why would I?
And for me to do that, they're like, "Hey, watch this home run," and and it's an ESPN feed that comes on. So I click it, and it's a 70-second commercial that I can't skip through.
Yeah.
And then the highlight is 4 seconds long.
Ridiculous.
When you know what I do if I got my headphones on, I'm on my computer and I want to listen to it. I take my headphones off and I look away.
Yeah.
I look away.
Jeff
and I
always
just
does
wait.
thumbs down on all the commercials.
Oh.
That's his move.
both of you guys are fighting the power in your own separate way.
I refuse to watch their advertising. I refuse to watch it.
Well, when you force people to watch something, it actually makes it so you never want to buy that product.
The one that really makes me mad is...
Tell me.
Well, there's a particular commercial on YouTube that I have several times looked up, and it's this old, super racist
let's play that.
commercial from Chicago that they still air today for this place called Moo and Oink. Now, what Moo and Oink is this huge, like, warehouse for, like, soul food. Like, you can get, like, 20-pound bag of frozen chicken wings for, like, $6. It's like Sam's Club, and it's on the south side. It's terrible. But their commercial is insanely...
But they run it still?
Still. And it's, like, hilarious from, like, the 80s.
ESPN.
No. It's just in general. But my point is... Or a movie, so that one, or a movie trailer, that's it. Or a movie trailer. I want to look up a movie trailer, which is a commercial. That YouTube plays a commercial. This is it, yeah. YouTube makes you watch a commercial. This is great. Favorite dish.
Tommy likes ribs and chicken wings. If you like you, let me hear you scream.
Moving on.
Way for catfish. Scream for real.
What is happening?
Moving on.
I want to go there.
It's amazing they got Jim McMahon to do the rap on that.
Dude.
So that's been playing since I was a
can you
kid,
work
and
at
it
the-
still plays. So sometimes I'll look that up. But then you got to... If you look
up
on
the
YouTube...
Furniture Barn, I think it's like white and black.
I
Furniture Barn.
remember this one, too.
Have you ever seen?
Yeah. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I'm looking up a commercial,
Hold on, that's
and
a
you're
commercial
making me...
of a commercial?
That was my whole point. A movie trailer is a commercial. I'm seeking out your advertising, and you make me watch a longer commercial than the commercial I'm looking up. Fuck you, YouTube.
I love this. This is great. I hear
I'm Richard, a.k.a. Big Head.
Big
Head. And I'm black.
I'm black.
I like pumping iron, pumping furniture into people's homes.
Did you see him look
at yeah.
Oh, listen.
I'm Johnny, aka T-Engage. I work at the Red House and I'm white.
What?
I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
Why does he get charged with the credit?
I think it's in North Carolina.
I'm black and I love the Red House.
This is real.
I'm a black woman and I love the Red House.
I am white, and the Red House.
Yeah, this is in North
for
Carolina.
me.
What?
See, those guys are comics. Those two guys.
I hear this on Pictures of Money all the
Look
time.
at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person. Or a black person.
This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Black people and white people buy furniture.
That's not
And
a prank.
Hispanic people too.
Yeah, I mean, it's meant to be funny.
Bravo.
Because those two guys are like YouTube celebrities. Those
That's
two
my
guys are
goal.
singing.
That's my goal with, and all the commercials are quite similar, but commercials like that
Rhett
is my
and Link.
goal for 92.7 The Pod. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All the jingles, and it's like, that's every commercial I want to come across like that.
No, it totally does.
Can we find more of those commercials?
We just turn into a commercial.
watch commercials.
podcast.
Hey, as long as
We
they're...
finally have an angle.
Look up most racist commercial.
We actually stick to it.
It's got to be that.
Like every week, it's just.
Between that and Moo and Oink, I would actually watch commercials if every commercial was like that.
Yeah, they
I would.
should.
I would watch it, no problem.
What if an ad exec is listening, going, "Listen how engaged they are. They're really,
Yeah.
Why don't we go really racist
Yeah.
with our commercial?"
Oh no, this is the racist. This is probably the most racist one. This one.
You've
This
seen it?
Japanese.
You guys all
detergent
know
ad.
all these.
It is not often that you
Hold
will
on.
see something like this.
He's shocked.
Oh yeah, this is
This is
Japanese
great.
one.
Yeah. Stuffs the black guy in a washing machine.
And he comes out Asian?
Like, what century are we in?
Guys,
Again,
people don't realize how racist Asians are.
Absolutely.
Oh, they're very
Because
racist.
they're just Asians everywhere, so there's no one going, "Hey, dude,
They're just.
I know black people." Nobody knows any black people.
Oh, yeah. They don't know anybody. They're racist against
Dude,
themselves.
You ever see the one where the guy walks up in the what's that one mask that's the scream mask? Walks up to the Asian lady, goes, and she doesn't do anything. Then he takes it off, and it's a black guy. She's like,
Oh no!
Oh man, that's oh boy.
By the way, sales of this washing machine went through the roof.
I'm sure.
Of course.
If it could do that.
It washed the black out of the only black guy in China.
The weird thing was they didn't sell any in China, just in the American South.
Yeah,
rude.
They all went to the Carolinas.
Yeah. Hey.
He was awfully dry. I just want to say, as someone looking at particular
True,
details.
his hair was dry.
Yeah, what was and the weird makeup on his face?
And she stuffs laundry soap in his mouth.
The black guy was way more attractive too. I would have been like, ooh.
Oh,
with
somebody,
the guy that came out.
somebody's got jungle fever.
Yeah, it turned a regular black guy into a Chinese.
You should have one of everything. You got the white guy next.
Oh, is this it?
Oh, it's an Iron Man mask.
Iron Man mask. Oh, we'll watch it again. Here we go.
Whoa.
That's so racist.
Oh my god.
Wow. Asians are racist. Welcome to Asian Racist Podcast. We should just do whole segments. How racists are Asian? All right. That's enough with fun with racism. Any more?
Next
Guys,
podcast on ATC.
Text us, tweet us any cool, funny commercials. We'll play them if you get some good ones. Find them on Twitter. Tweet us.
At Punch Drunk.
At Punch Drunk. That's Punch Drunk. Punch Drunk.
I'm pretty sure they know our Twitter by now.
So guys, what do we think of? We're leading up, gearing up for the NFL. Do we have any thoughts on anything?
About the NFL?
Yeah.
Preseason can suck it.
Yeah, I mean Saquon Barkley already
he'll be fine.
Pulled a hammy.
Well, one guy, whose rookie was it? Whose kid is out for the season? Like the Redskins, their rookie running back. He's out for the year.
He was
Geis or whatever.
Yeah, he was the guy that got in trouble because he said he made up.
Right.
He made up things that they asked. He said that the NFL teams asked them and they weren't real.
Oh, right.
Like, hey, do you like it in the butt? And they're like, no, we never asked that. We never asked that.
They do ask incredibly stupid things, though.
Are you a top or a bottom? Do they ask?
Maybe.
Are you a hungry butthole?
You ever stole crab legs?
No shit.
Oh, he's in trouble.
I mean, he's out 3 games, but I'm starting to think my original thoughts about him are right.
What?
That his
dad's cool.
That his problem is what's in between his ears.
I never liked him.
His problem is what's in between his ears.
Well, dude, this is going to be the first Hard Knocks. Did you watch Hard Knocks yet? This is going to be the first season where everybody's not like thinking this team's going to be really good. Like it's a fucking shit show. I don't know if you.
The second one's not out yet, is it?
No, this is the first one.
Well, what days does it air?
I think it's like Tuesday.
Okay.
It used to be Sundays.
I thought it was Sundays.
Oh, is
too.
it Sunday? Okay.
They're probably like this is so shitty.
But then the new one wasn't out yesterday or Sunday.
Don't you love how everybody new to the team is like, oh, dude, we gotta get tougher. We're like screwed.
Who, for Cleveland?
Yeah.
Well, I think their problem isn't talent. I think their problem is no one is behind their coach or all of their coaches.
The 16th it comes out. So what is that? Thursday.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It was like 2 weeks in between them or something.
You don't watch.
Well, I think the first one comes out on a special day.
Hard Knocks. There's only been one.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to see when the second one came out.
No, the last one came out on the 9th, and this one comes out on the 16th, according to this anyway.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, that's last year. That's the Rams. Hold on, Google has failed me.
Okay, that's not. This
Yeah,
isn't a mystery that needs to be.
But
solved.
anyway, have you seen it?
Yeah.
The first episode.
Yeah.
Hugh Jackson's just not a good. He's not a good. He's a good position coach, but a manager of an entire organization. No.
No,
That's
not at all. And then you got Todd. What's
Great
his
as
name?
Wolverine.
Todd Haley.
Todd Haley, who's obviously a shit starter.
Well, he hates Hugh Jackson. You can tell, like from that
nobody.
one little meeting.
He's never been liked anywhere this guy plays. Anywhere this guy coaches, he gets ran out because he just is. Let's just face it, man. Being a football coach is the last place in America you can be a cocksucker.
Jackson as well.
You know?
Jackson, same thing. He's been run out everywhere.
Oh, yeah, when he made the trade he fucked the Raiders. I don't know if you guys...
They have a lot of talent.
They
Cleveland.
had so many first round... They had so many draft picks, right?
All of them. Yeah, mm-hmm. I mean, they have a lot of talent. It's just like, fuck, man. I mean, that's the same thing with the Falcons. If the Falcons don't put up a lot of points in these first 4 or 5 games, I think Sarkisian's gonzo.
Really?
Dude, they have too much money.
You don't mean before the season, do you?
No. I mean during the season.
I can't believe they
Preseason
brought
sucks.
him back.
I mean,
Yeah, I was a little surprised.
with coordinators, it's very rare you get fired on your first season because of the transition.
Well, last year, did they do any kind of like, did he go from the field to the booth? Anything like, did they try to switch anything up?
No.
That's okay. That'll be the next thing probably, right? Wherever, I don't know if he's on the field or in the booth, but they always switch that around before you get fired.
I think, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we have a lot. There's no reason Atlanta can't score a lot.
But I mean, you weren't looking forward to him coming in anyway, right? I kind of remember.
Well, I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to lose Shanahan for sure.
But I mean, I remember a lot of gnashing of teeth.
Not only the best offense in the NFL, like top 10 of all time 2 years ago. So you're going to have a drop-off.
Matt Ryan destroyed my fantasy team for half a season last year.
You remember? And then your wide receiver,
Amari Cooper, garbage.
He's garbage. I told you that.
Cooper's garbage?
Yeah, Cooper's garbage. There he is.
The door's unlocked.
Joining us in studio. Yeah. Friend of show.
Good to see you.
Young Christian Warrior. I mean, you can just listen to this guy going off on the Milwaukee Brewers. Please welcome my good friend. I love this guy to death.
Sam Tripoli. Kato. Sam Tripoli.
Kato Kaelin. How are you,
Something
dude?
like that.
It's 3-0. Brewers are up first inning. Thank you very much.
Dude.
Who are you guys playing?
Chicago.
That's
big
right.
Series.
Which, with the Cubs or the White Sox?
Cubs.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit, guys. Are you guys going to be cool?
We'll be fine.
Are you guys going to be cool?
Cubby?
We need to
Big time.
celebrate.
Yeah.
Cubby.
Huge.
Cubby, Dodgers.
You guys are playing great.
Black guys.
Oh, we stink since All-Star week before the All-Star break. No, I'm very aware. I just got a text. I could name drop it as a big star. Just text me.
Yeah.
We're very much baseball guys, and I just told him. I said the team is just blows. Council is the worst manager. I said that the organization did nothing during the. To pick up someone during the deadline. They did nothing. No deadline. Nothing happened with the Brewers organization. I'm from Milwaukee, and I'm a diehard, and there's never been a World Series. Hi, what's your name?
Hi,
Good to have you
Candace.
here. Hey, Candace. Big fan.
Kale,
of yours.
thanks for coming on, dude.
Sam Tripoli.
You're a wonderful person. I
Sam,
always
I love-
enjoy seeing you. Anytime we get to talk, I think I just think you're wonderful, dude. And
All
I
right,
always
thanks, man.
enjoy like when we're gigging together. You have great energy, and when I see you on Twitter just melting down. I love it because, like, I'm a Raiders, I'm a Dodgers fan, but I'm also a Clippers fan, which is I can relate to small market teams being a Clipper fan
Right.
because, we're kind of like cast aside. It's like so hard for us to ever be good because we're living in like the Lakers shadow. So when I see like how much passion you have for the Milwaukee Brewers, I just realized like must be so hard to be a small market team fan.
It is, but it's a great
But
question.
those are the real diehards. You
Right.
don't get a lot of bandwagon Brewer fans. Now you get bandwagon Cubs fans, but you didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Cubs were never a small market team. They were just a fuck off organization.
No, but I always think that like when you're in a big market town, I mean, it's hard to say that Clippers are a small market team when they're in Los Angeles.
Right, but it's
the
weird.
Mets are a small market team because in a 2-team town, there's one that gets everything, and then there's the fucking redheaded stepchild. That's always been the Cubs, the Mets, the Clippers.
The Mets and the Clippers.
Chargers
are very
now are gonna be the same.
Similar in that the other team in town happens to be the gold standard of that sport. Lakers and Yankees.
See, but there's a reason for sports in that. I'm from Milwaukee, a small market town. So my parents have passed away. My dad had, in sports, if you go to a town like Milwaukee, there's not a lot. They live for sports, and they're the most loyal fans. Anastasio is the owner. I call him Pistachio or Astasio. Now, he bought the team. He's genius because he knows we're the 7th in that small market. We're the 7th highest attendance right now, and it's going to pass 3 million probably this year.
In all of baseball.
In all of baseball. So that's small because people are loyal, and they just are loyal. So my dad had 44 tickets to Packer games. We had 2 restaurants. He did his best customers. I grew up with this passion of...
He had 44 tickets?
To Packer games, and we took his best customers. You know, the whole
Once
thing.
a year they would
I
always
grew
play
up
in
with that.
Milwaukee.
Well, back then, he had,
I saw him
it was
play
half and half. So they split the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, we used to be at County Stadium. Half the... they split it up, Milwaukee and Green Bay. So I'd go to these as a little kid, and he'd get a bus and take the fans to these games. They would just drink brandy and beer. So that's how you have loyalty, and that's why I'm passionate. So I've never seen a championship with the Brewers, or I've seen the Packers win a Super Bowl. But when you're from there, you just become... I saw
Bucks
my dad.
had a heyday with
The Bucks are
Kareem
bad,
back in the day.
NBA blows now. It just
You just don't like it?
I like it, but I know that they'll never have success, even though they have the Anastasio, whatever, the Greek freak.
Greek
so they got
freak.
this great guy, but nothing will happen because of...
He'll go somewhere else.
No, I think he said he's dedicated more. Plus, we have him for 7 years for sure.
Plus, he's like,
he's
third world, dude. I know he's from Greece, but he's from like the Sudan or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So those are the people, when we're talking NBA, those are the guys that these small market teams have to get where they haven't had in their head beaten down. You got to get to the big markets.
Yeah.
Like small market teams in the NBA can't get these AAU guys who the whole time been told, you got to get to Lakers, got to get to Knicks. Everybody wants to go to Knicks, even though it kills your career because it's just because they try to operate like the Yankees, which is buy everybody, and that's not how basketball works. Basketball is like you got to grow pieces together. Just the Brewers are just. I love the team. I love that you have the passion for the team. Do you ever go to Dodger games?
Yeah, I just went to the Dodger Brewer series.
Oh, is that the only time you go to see the Dodgers?
No, I've seen the Dodgers a few times. So I've seen the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers. I don't like anything. I do. I went to Cal State, Florida. Do you know I wanted to be a pro ball player.
Really?
I played at Wisconsin. Eau Claire, the second biggest school. I made the varsity my freshman year. I did the state for high school.
For baseball.
I was a pitcher.
Did you play college?
Yeah. And then I said, I had to go to Cal State Fullerton. This guy by the name of Augie Garrido was the coach at the time. So I went and tried out. I went to the team, and it was, at that time, they were scrimmaging Mark McGuire, and he was at USC. And these guys were massive. Just
Yeah, we know why
I
now.
didn't have whiskers till I was 38 years old. Candace?
She got him way earlier.
Oh, wow.
She got him at like 14.
And I did the so I tried out because I thought I was pretty good. I had this knuckle curveball, and no one could hit it, and I could throw 89 miles an hour at that time. It was not bad.
That's amazing.
So 89, and then I did when I turned 30, I couldn't make the pros, so I did this league where they had guys that played like Louis Tiant.
You didn't give up the dream of baseball until 30?
No. I still played baseball, but Cal State Fullerton, I said, these guys are amazing. I didn't have the muscles, and that's. And I started getting in the theater and emceeing stuff, and I was like, oh, this is
You're a great MC, dude.
That's what I like to do.
I would love for you to have a TV show because I think you'd be so great at it.
I do a show. I would do the, I travel with this thing called Wizard World. So I'm in my 28th city, and I MC. I go to Chicago Tuesday, but I've been doing these shows. I do 9 hours on stage of Comic-Con. So we have all the Marvel superheroes, the actors, the DC Comics, anime, and on pop culture. It's the best job ever, and it just the fans for Comic-Con and cosplay. There's nothing like them. They have no judgment. They don't judge you. They don't do the OJ stuff. Nothing. They don't even know. The kids now, they don't even. They just go, "Who's that dude? He's fun."
Well, I know
Is that this right here?
You're friends with a friend of
Yo,
mine.
that's Wizard World.
Oh, dude, that's gotta be great. You give me all the hot chicks who
Oh
dress
no,
up
it's
like
that was
creepy.
she's our DJ.
I would love that.
Our DJ on stage.
DJ Anime.
Yeah, DJ Anime. Yeah, she's dressed. I don't even know all the characters, but I do know the. My thing is when the kids are doing the cosplay, if there's Iron Man, I go, "Oh, Thor, you look great," and he goes, "I'm not Thor." So I posted stuff because the kids they can't. This guy doesn't know who I am. I'm Iron Man. I'm dressed as no, you're Thor. Seriously. And they start asking their parents, "Am I Thor?"
Dude, one time when I was a kid, Batman was in town. Batman was going to be at the mall. Almost like a Santa Claus situation, right? And I love
Adam
Batman.
West or someone dressed
So
as
I
Batman?
thought
Yeah.
it was just a regular Joe. I'm probably like 6. I'm so fucking excited to fucking meet Batman. I thought Batman was a real shit. And so we're in line, and my mom gets me in a long line of kids. I finally get up to Batman to meet him, and he had this real high, squeaky voice, and he's like, "Hi, Jason, nice to meet you." And I just started crying. And I'm like, "That's not Batman." And then all the kids in line started crying and like, "That's not Batman." And they're yelling at their parents, man. Right when I heard his voice, it didn't sound like Adam West.
Right.
And I knew it was just some fake guy. And I'm like, "I waited all in line for you, you fucking asshole," you know?
Brett Ernst
You said fucking asshole
No,
at 6?
no.
That's pretty impressive.
I sure I did, but not in that moment.
Brett Ernst
the
has
hell
the
kicked out
best
of me.
a story about the Superman at like Universal City Walk, and he can't, and he's like, he must be hungover or something, and he's got a super gay lisp, and he's like supposed to be flying around. He can't even get up on his perch. He's like, "Hold on, guys." It's so funny, dude.
Oh, I got a great story. I got to tell you. So I did this gig where I was on Hollywood Boulevard, like doing man in the street stuff, and there's you know how they dress up as Chewbacca.
Yeah.
Where's Waldo?
Sure.
Yeah.
So this fight started, but I was part of it because I was doing the interviews. It was a fight between like fake Freddy Krueger and fake Wolverine and a huge fight.
A lot of
so
claws
I had
in that
all
fight.
The tape. I had all the tape on this, and I called the guy I work for. You know Elkie David?
Yeah.
So Elkie, I do the holograms, and I did a lot of
Yeah,
shows
yeah,
for
yeah.
Elkie. I did a
I know
sports show
Elkie.
called Tailgating with Kato.
Yeah.
I go, Elkie, I've got this. I've got all the video footage. Every network called me, and you can sell that. He didn't want to sell it. I could have made so much money. So Kimmel got it, and it was this huge thing on Kimmel for the week. And then they interviewed Where's Waldo, and they did the interview of how the fight started. It was hysterical. It was all my footage.
Hilarious.
People don't realize what chaos Hollywood Boulevard is.
Yeah.
Because it's like every tourist destination, but on top of that, people who moved here to be famous and whatever reason, their drug addictions or whatever.
A
got
lot
in
of
the
those
way.
like characters on the street are the instigators of insanity.
Oh, dude, they get arrested for
They're-
like groping chicks,
Sure.
like Tickle Me Elmo.
That's what it was, Catwoman. That's right. She got groped in the ass. That's how it started. It was Catwoman who was in the fight. She was a chick that was fighting. Oh God, you can still Google it if you want to do. It was the fight, the Kimmel. Was it
SpongeBob
It might have been
cum
Batman
pants?
or Spider-Man or someone, but it was a character. But these guys, when you do these interviews, when you're on Hollywood Boulevard, they're there every day. You want to do a photo, they ask for money. They
Yeah,
go,
$5
because they need money. They do not shower. They stink so bad. They're in that.
They're
constantly.
crackheads.
My buddy
But
Steve
they
Randolph,
stink.
a friend of mine used to work at that wings place right there. What's that?
Buffalo Wild
Buffalo
Wings.
Wild Wings. He was working there, and I was
No, it's
called-
Hooters.
No.
Oh, no, it's a little further
There's
down.
a Hooters, but there's
Yep,
a Buffalo
there's a-
Wild
yep.
Wings.
And
Can
I
we
called-
find that video? I want to watch the people fighting.
I called.
You Google it.
On our
I
new
called
video
Steve.
podcast.
I called Randolph. I didn't know he was working. I'm like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm at work. I'm on my break. I'm just watching Superman smoke crack right across the street." And fucking sent me a picture, and there's fucking Superman sitting Indian style smoking crack, right on the
He
side
said
street
he's
of
watched
Hollywood.
them bone before.
That's got to be hilarious. Oh, here we go.
Is this it?
Yes. That's all my footage.
This is so.
Oh, now
This is the one on
Freddie's coming to
CBS.
chime
This is
in.
the one I said we just gave it to him on CBS. How hilarious is
Can
that?
we hear it? Since this is a real.
The brawl on the Walk of Fame.
We can't hear it. No.
We can't
Okay,
hear
well
it.
you can see. Oh, you can see my. You just saw me. There's a little bit. Let me
Ryan
point out the
Keeley.
camera. Let me show myself.
Okay, where are you?
The camera is.
So what happened? This guy came up and just grabbed her?
Yeah. Oh, there was me in front. That's the girl I work with right there. She was my co-host.
What's
So I just walked by, and it's Mr. Incredible.
Oh yeah.
Freddy Krueger.
Here comes.
Chewbacca.
Here comes
Oh.
Screwbacca.
Oh, and he's
And
fighting.
Batman. And gets
Why
Catwoman.
is she
Catwoman.
fighting?
Catwoman.
Why is he fighting the woman?
No, she slapped. I was there. She actually.
She started
I
it?
think so. I'm not.
He's like, "Get off me, where's Waldo?"
I don't remember.
Oh
I
yeah, look, he went
I
after
don't know
her.
if she started a disclaimer. I don't
Oh.
know, but it did go to court.
And it did?
Yeah.
I hope that showed up in costume at court.
Brett, why is Brett Ernst dressed as Mr. Incredible?
Okay, you gotta watch.
That's
Kato
what he
walk by
does.
this. Here we go. Ready? Just my nose.
Here we go.
Not yet. Get ready for extreme close-up.
Oh, they cut.
They cut it, dude. It's fucking
I'm
ridiculous.
saying, they have to
What
pay
kind of
me.
world we live in?
They were-
And
They're
then
like, "We love the video. Cut out Kato Kaelin's nose, please."
and then
Yes,
Where's
please.
Waldo could be a guy or a girl. It could be Pat.
Oh, I think we just missed it because she. Oh, there it
Oh,
was.
there
There it
you
was.
go.
Yeah,
I saw
I
you.
just
I
get
saw
scale
you.
there. Then for doing that, that's the new union law. I do get scale.
Oh, nice. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's chaos. And then you got Chewbacca, a.k.a. the Armenian, right?
And then there's Waldo, and then they interviewed in Kimmel. Then, and if you
shittiest
go to the
Waldo.
Kimmel thing, then Kimmel interviews Waldo. They found him and how the fight started. He explains the whole thing.
Hilarious.
What
Funny
an
stuff.
interesting
Hollywood
world you
Boulevard.
live in. What an interesting world.
Yeah, it's never what you think it is, Hollywood Boulevard. Like when tourists come here and then they're like, they want to see it, and then after they see it, and they're like, yeah, I wouldn't really hang out there much.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not really Times Square, you know what I mean?
I have a friend staying with me now. She's from Beijing. She's just.
Why'd you get a seductive voice?
Is
with
she
that?
is she scared?
So, she's
Why'd
on
you
fire.
just like
Oh, she's
slow
so-
grind it right there?
Well, first of all, she's gorgeous, and we're having an absolute ball. But I'm so glad you said it because she has no interest in going. Every time I have people come into Universal Studios, the whole thing, I go, no, I can't.
Venice
do it
Beach is
anymore.
another one too.
I can't do it anymore. I can't. And
Griffith
and
Observatory.
Universal, the Harry Potter thing. It's nothing. And then you got the Harry Potter rides, 30 seconds. The line is
forever.
yeah, and it's like, why do they go?
I
do
can't.
these things?
One thing,
And Disney,
one
I
ride
don't
I've
like Disney.
heard, I heard Burt Kreischer and Joe Rogan talk about the Avatar ride at Disney is supposedly the most next level ride out there.
Oh, really?
Disney doesn't have scary rides though.
Which one has the Avatar ride?
I was like, I don't
World.
even know.
Disney World.
Disney
Oh, okay.
World.
Disney World.
They say it's amazing.
They can afford a trip to Disney World. Most of us can't.
No, I can.
You can fly me to Disney World?
Yeah, I'll fly you.
Give me a hotel
Fly
and
you,
Disney tickets.
Fly you in the Boston,
I have a
baby.
family
If we
now.
go-
Yeah. They got the you can get the 1 day pass at Disney, but tourists aren't there for the 1 day. You go the whole. I don't know. It's 100.
It's crazy
like
expensive.
$400.
It's
like
Disney
how do
is
you-
so
They
expensive.
listen, dude. They'll milk you for kids, and they'll milk you for like marriage, wife shit. They'll milk you when they know you have to pay.
Right.
They'll milk you, dude.
If I have a kid or something, you got to have a kid. Like you can't start showing Mickey Mouse stuff because they know they're going to grow up wanting all that stuff.
Yeah.
So show them like paper plates
Yeah.
and like this plastic silverware. This is what it
These
looks
are
like.
your toys.
And you go, oh my god, I can get you. I'll get you 10 different
Check-
forks.
Hey,
What's
who's
this?
this? Why are you breathing so heavy on your phone? You're here with Kato Kaelin.
I should wear these, huh?
Hello.
Yes, you should.
What's up?
Hello, Sam. How are you, buddy? Good to hear you back.
Thank you. Glad to be here. What's the word?
Well, I was just thinking, I just read an article, and it gave you and Thibault there one of the best chances to win a Super Bowl in the next 5 years.
I'll take that.
The
What do
Raiders
you think
and the
about that?
Falcons? Raiders and Falcons?
It gave the Falcons, Raiders, put my Packers on there too.
Packers.
Oh,
I'm a Packer.
Cowboys were sucking dick at the bottom.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
The Cowboys are not going to make any noise.
Well, that guy is the running or the quarterback. I had to get him off. He's breathing so heavy.
Okay. Yeah. It was. Well, the Rams. I think are going to be.
Rams are going to be good for a while.
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
the
but
Rams.
Donaldson, is he going to come back? Do you pay
Yeah.
a lineman that much money?
Donald-
Yeah, he'll
Aaron
get
20
Donald?
mil?
He'll get it.
Donald?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get everything.
Would
he's
you
worth.
pay somebody that
He's one of the best defensive players. Period.
you
He's
give
top.
him 20 mil?
I would.
So now you got a quarterback making all that money?
He ain't making shit
Yeah, but he's about to.
in 4 years. That's why I give Aaron Donald all. That's exactly what they're doing. They got a young running back and a young quarterback. They rode the running back till they had to pay him, and they're going to ride golf for 3 years, and they're going to pay everybody. And in 3 or 4 years, the bottom's going to fall out because they're not going to be able to afford all these people anymore.
So do it while you can.
When you got a good rookie quarterback that's playing for pennies on the dollar. I mean, he's what, $4 million a year when he's going to be making 17 in 5 years a year. And then you take all that other money and you invest in the defense and receivers and weapons for him, and you draft linemen.
It's just so much to pay a fucking lineman. It's just so much.
Do you travel for the Raiders? You go to games?
I might go this Saturday.
But you go to the you're for
haven't
the
been
Vegas
over-
move. You're all for that?
Here's my thing on the Oakland Raiders. We shouldn't be playing in the worst stadium in baseball. We're a premier football team, one of the top brands in the NFL. Why are we playing in a baseball stadium? And I get that Oakland doesn't want to pay for a football stadium and a baseball stadium, and why they'd rather pay for a baseball stadium because that's actually more games for the locals to work at. 8 compared to what, 80, you know? But we need a real stadium. The Raiders should have their own stadium. The Raiders should be here. It should not be the Chargers. Chargers should be in San Diego. That's my opinion.
Yeah. Well, I'm very connected to the Raiders. I do the Blitnikoff tournament every year.
What?
So I do Fred Blitnikoff Golf Charity. I know all the Raiders. I
You need-
emceed the other Jeremy.
Do you need a Chewbacca for that or
yeah.
anything?
Well, if I go this year, you can go. But oh my God, the tight end. I'm spaced. Jeremy Brigham. He has his own tournament too. So I MC that one for like 5 years. So it's
many
all the
golf
Raiders.
tournaments.
We go to Ruby Hill. So I'm very connected to the Raiders. When I grew up, my brother, youngest brother, was a Raider. I was a Packer, and we had the helmets, and we were just. And that
If
was
it can't
back in the
be,
day.
if it can't be the Packers, who would you want to win the Super Bowl? If
If it
guaranteed, it can't
okay.
be the Packers.
If it can't be the Packers, I like the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the Chargers. Phil Rivers, I love him. They'll never achieve it, but that's the team I like is the Chargers.
What about in baseball? If it can't be the Brewers.
Well, I would think, boy, I'd like a small market team, so it would have to be
Pittsburgh or something like that.
No, not Pittsburgh. I would, because they did it. You know what?
That is
As
true.
much as people in my division hate the Cubs, I don't really hate the Cubs as much as do the Cardinals. The Cardinals always are winning and winning and winning and winning.
that's
and
Yeah,
winning.
right,
you're
bro.
right. You're very correct.
And I would
In your box.
Is that a Cardinal fan?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
big time.
The Cardinal. I would wish the Brewers would actually steal from those organizations. They're winners. The winners. And the reason the Brewers won't do anything is because everybody in the team has never been at a championship team. You know, the coach counsel is, but it doesn't mean he can't motivate the team. So when you don't have players that know what it's like to win, and you need guys that are winners. The only good guy they have now that I think is just taking over the team is Moustakas, because he's been there with the Kansas City. And Kansas City, when they won the World Series,
he is good.
when Kansas City won the World Series, 6 of those guys are Brewers, including the coach.
Well, so they do have some winners that I
Net use.
understand. I think the problem with the Brewers is the same problem that the Oakland Athletics have, even though they're doing very well here.
Yeah, they're great.
It's just shitty owners who are just like, they're still nickeling, diming everything. It's more about making a dollar than it is winning. It's like there's too many greedy, fucking crazy, competitive billionaires out there for these leagues to have owners that don't try to win at all costs. And the problem is it's the good old boys network, and they'll never kick the owner of the Oakland Athletics out. No matter how many decades of running a team into the ground, they'll never kick them out, and that's what's going to hurt. That team should be great. Oh, the Athletics were a legendary team.
Yeah.
That hasn't been jack shit for years.
There's an article on ESPN came out last week. It's about all the GMs and all the they're hiring everybody from Harvard and Yale that are doing stats and analytics, which isn't bad because but it's losing Jason Worth and then Goose Gossage are just going. It's unwatchable now.
Look at the Dodgers.
And I say it's true because the Stearns is our GM from Harvard, and he's just this guy. Sure, he's smart. He never played baseball. You just stick to. You got to.
Dodgers.
You go by the book. You throw in a pitcher, and I automatically know. Because I study the Brewers. I go, we're going to lose. This guy's going to lose. It's this guy named Knebel. He's god awful. He's just blown 9 games in the last 40 days leads, and he's the guy that hit the grand slam. Everything wrong with this guy. He was our closer, all-star last year.
Yeah.
I said this guy's not an all-star. This guy blows. I was right. We've got all these pitchers that just give up runs and runs and runs. It's like,
Who'd you just get from Kansas City? Didn't you guys?
Yeah, Moustakas.
Yeah,
yeah. He's doing great.
Dude, look at the Dodgers. We lost the World Series because of analytics. You know, this team.
You're a Dodger fan?
Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
So that game last year, that was probably the best World Series, and the best. What was it, 14-13? What was that final score of the game 6?
I don't
know. One extra. Remember, it was like 13-12. They came back from 4 down, and then the other team came back. It was like.
Well, I went to game 2 high on shrooms, but I did go to game 2, and that was like an insane game of just. Home run after home run, idiot after. Puig just making dumb plays after dumb plays.
He's gotten smarter.
But the problem is that Dave Roberts and Andrew Friedman are analytics guys. And I don't mind analytics when you're deciding on who to draft or who to sign. But when it comes to the game, you got to let the feel of the game. Baseball is all feel. You got to feel for the game. If a guy's hot, you ride him.
Yeah, I
agree. If a guy's cold, you sim. Not this guy. Dave Roberts, we scored 21 points. Was it against you guys?
13-12.
Did we score 21?
Yeah, 24.
24.
Yeah, that's the pitcher. That's our best pitcher that pitched that day. They said, Chauson, this guy's pitching today.
Yeah.
20, and I go, are you kidding me? I was at that series. That
3 guys in that game hit 2 home runs. None of them played the next day. Like, what are you doing, man?
It doesn't make sense. And also, you agree with this, please. When you have a pitcher that's in the bullpen and they throw 2 innings, who fucking cares? Go 9 innings. They rest their arms. Are you seriously? You pitched 30 pitches and you got to have a day or 2 of rest?
Yeah.
I don't get that. I really don't get that.
Baseball.
When your best guys are, back in the 70s or whatever, everybody was 9-inning pitchers. The starters, they'd go 9.
Yeah.
When Baltimore, they had Palmer. They had that. What was the? I don't know.
Seaver.
McQuare. They had the 4 20-game winners.
Yeah.
On a pitching staff. The Orioles when they had Brooks Robinson played and they had.
That
was when pitchers would go 9 innings.
Oral Hershiser had a 22-game winning season. I mean, like, they just pitch. The problem is these unions are trying to make it so these guys can play longer.
Yeah.
If you look at the NBA, they're trying to space out the game, more rest, more this. So why? So they can play longer. And I get that, but it hurts the game.
Yeah. And they make so much money, anyways. I'm not like I said basketball. You guys are basketball.
Huge.
Basketball.
Huge.
Huge. What Laker?
Basketball.
I'm a Clipper.
See, I
I'm
like
a
the Clippers
Raider.
10 times more than the Lakers.
Ugh.
And I've gone to games. I've been to quite a few games, and
We hate the Lakers
Get in
here.
trouble in this new NBA,
Especially now.
If all these high end players are going to force their way to Lakers, nobody's going to make any deals ever with the Lakers. They're actually going to work their ass off to make sure Lakers don't get players.
you know when I get to on the road, I could travel. I do every city. I'm week on, week off traveling. So when the season comes to basketball, if I'm in a city like I was at the New Orleans and I say, can I get tickets? And they actually gave me tickets. When you go to a game in a different stadium arena, it's so much more enjoyable. Of the hassle, first of all, of going to LA with the parking, with the whole hassle. So you get tickets. How can you not enjoy the game? So you look at it and you're watching. Like I saw the Bucks a few places on the road. I was like, okay, this is basketball that I love. Seeing them in Utah or seeing them.
Yeah.
And you love it more than me going to Staples Center of going, oh God, this traffic is killing me. And
Dude, I went to the first year the Rams were here. I went to like maybe the second home game. Wasn't even a preseason game.
At the Coliseum.
At the Coliseum. Yes. And I took the train there, which dropped you off right in front of the fucking stadium. And
train from where?
From like the west side.
Okay.
And I saw. Then I see the first sign. I see parking $80. 80.
Oh yeah.
The ticket was $65.
Yeah.
I went to a Charger game this year. A Charger game with Ron Pearson.
Yeah.
Do you know Ron Pearson?
Yeah.
Ron. So we go. He gives me a ticket to meet him at the game. Great comic. So I go there. Parking my car is $100. I was like
$100.
I
Think
said
about
lube,
that.
tune, and filter. Change my tires. Rotate them.
yeah.
I was like, I swear to you, I was
You
like,
paid it.
No, I said, where's the turnaround?
Yeah, I do that every time I go to Staples for a game. I'm
But
like,
I was at
sorry.
the stadium is small. It's a great venue because every seat's really pretty good.
Yeah.
It's such a small stadium.
But it only
While the
seats like 30,000 or something.
That's
right?
why
35?
How is that
every seat's great.
legal? How is that legal?
$100. And people were doing it, but I turned around. I was like, it just makes you hate hate
the
LA,
system.
and you hate the whole thing of, my God, people are paying it. They're getting $100. That's a head of lettuce at Whole Foods. But
Every
seriously,
other
it's
state
$100.
doesn't do that for parking?
No.
No.
Fuck
It's,
no.
Really?
Yeah, I know. Like
No.
Wisconsin's $20.
Yeah.
You know what it is?
It's all
Chicago's
different.
I mean, this is
20,
all I
20,
know.
20, 30
it's
bucks.
two organizations that aren't from LA moving to LA going, we could charge whatever we want to. Let's jack them on the, and it's like, listen, LA's a weird town in that we expect to pay out literally out of our assholes. Pay out of our assholes. But man, when it comes to parking, it's the one thing that drives us fucking nuts.
Probably because we pay so much for it.
Right. So
It's
you're like,
we
when I
can't
go
do that
see
shit.
a movie, I know the movies are gonna cost me $18 for each ticket. Popcorn's $8. Water's $5. I'm gonna pay on my. Oh, and now you want $8 for parking on top of that?
You seem like you would sneak food in.
I do. I shove it
I
in my
do,
pants.
yeah.
I'll fucking.
I do.
I'll prison. I'll hide fucking gummy bears in my asshole.
Oh my
I got a hot dog in my ass right now.
They don't really pat you down. You could use your pocket.
Yeah, so these kids are working ass like that.
Dude, I'll buy kids tickets at the movie theater and then talk up the guy when I go, hey, bud, you're looking
So he's
good.
not really like.
So it's like, oh, thank you. He doesn't even look
I
that
walk in
good.
like Ed Norton from The Score. So I do the.
Oh, God.
That's his impression of a baby from Boston.
That was a good Ed Norton in The
Thank
Score.
you, dude. Thank you, dude. You should be on the show all the time. You get me.
Yes.
These fuckers.
Dude, are you playing the drums during this whole episode?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
Boston, baby.
So, God, I was going to ask you another sports question. So, when
we were bitching about parking.
Oh yeah, we were talking about parking. But so, are you going when you go to? You're all for people going to the Rams games, the Coliseum, because you park on someone's lawn, and you know it's lower income there, and they're charging what $30 to park there.
Yeah,
I'm all for them making some money.
Oh, way more than the other way.
My car twice had gotten broken into at the Coliseum.
Oh,
And
really?
So, yeah, I got broken into twice
in the same season.
No, I don't think so. But it was year on, year off. I still did
We
it.
have the guy that broke into your car right here. He's
Oh, yeah,
calling in. He wants to talk about if you want your shit back.
Could I have the car seat back, please? And the baby chair.
Hey, you're on with Kato Kaelin. What do you want to talk about?
I've never heard of this man, but
George St. Pierre.
Talk about.
Please welcome to the show, UFC legend, one of the greatest fighters ever fight, loves to do catnip and all the other fun drugs.
Kitty litter.
Kitty litter.
The drug ring.
Loves to smell fucking computer spray.
You're like me. I have tender vitals.
Yes, George St. Pierre. How are you, George?
It is great to be here. Just looking at my dinosaur teeth collection.
Yeah, okay. How many dinosaur teeth do you have?
Checking.
I'm trying to get a full set of a T-Rex mouth, but I'm only about a quarter of the way there.
A mouth. Now, George, hey, it's your old buddy, Jayson Thibault here. I recently read, maybe yesterday or the day before, that you don't think that you are top 5 of all-time fighters. Is that true?
I try to stay humble. I wear the belt around every day, but I believe I'm probably top 40.
Top 40?
Jesus Christ.
Are you a UFC guy at all?
I did a sports show called Tailgate with Kato, and one of my dear friends is Fabiano Iha. And George, I'm sure you know Fabiano. He's known for the armbar.
Yeah.
George? Are you friends with him?
Of course.
I think Fabiano's from Brazil. Are you guys buddies?
I would not call us buddies. We're acquaintances. If I see him, I will say hello.
I've seen. He's got a few belts too. He's got a few belts, and still training. And he introduced me to all the Gracies and all your friends.
Yeah. Do you train at all, Kato? Any jiu-jitsu, Thai boxing?
No, I did. Well, Bruce Lee was famous for Jeet Kune Do, so I did that for a while.
I love Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah,
I did that too.
So I did that.
JKD.
Yeah,
I did it back
I did
in
that.
the day.
But now. I did like 9 marathons. I don't know if you know. I ran the LA a few times and Orange County.
I used to do those too.
I accidentally did a marathon.
Yes.
Well, I was being chased by police dogs, but it turned out
26 miles.
Yeah, because parking was crazy everywhere.
You deserve a medal.
Yes. No, I did a few of those marathons. I actually haven't finished the one from 1989. I'm still running, but I did run the marathons. And
your time's gonna be fucked.
So I used to. You guys see the FX series? The guy who played me, Billy Magnuson, who played Kato for the FX series.
Yeah, he call you at all? Going, hey, dude, I just want to meet with you.
You know what? I gotta tell you, if you're an actor, I went to acting academy, and I can't believe he didn't call it, even regardless, because he made his choice, his mind up. But he did an interview after the fact. This guy was so kind to me. I have a clothing line called Slacker, and it's inactive wear.
Inactive
wear. He
funny.
Bought it for the entire cast and crew.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's
really,
so
very,
nice.
very top shelf guy. Anyways, we tweeted a few times and became, I said friends, but he was very, very cool. So yeah, he played Kato. So they had that scene in there where he's running on the beach. I used to run, no sweating, 10 miles like that.
Really?
Now my hip is so
Look
bad.
at you,
So
you're a stud. Dude,
I
remember you
I
on
swim
Stern
every day.
talking about how much ass you were getting back in the day.
I didn't say it that way, but yeah, I did. It was good.
Hey, is there a baby?
George, sounds like you have a baby
George,
with you. What seems to be
George, are
going
you
on?
fighting?
You have a
Get
baby?
him. He's got him in a leg lock.
This thing keeps happening to me. I think the aliens may be involved. I'm with a woman, and then 9 months pass,
Yeah.
and then they bring me a baby, and I don't understand what's happening in between.
Well, yeah, it sounds like to me maybe you might have just gotten somebody pregnant. I don't know if you were abducted by aliens.
I've got a feeling you guys are talking to George LaPierre, not the fighter here.
How much, who is this chick you knocked up, by the way, George? Is she around, or she just throw you a baby and take off and maybe run a marathon or two?
I cannot give up her name because there's some legal matters at hand. But
does it rhyme with Ronda Rousey?
She told me she liked dinosaurs, but it was not true.
Oh, wow.
Does it rhyme with Bite Fanny?
That could maybe. It could be the Comedy Store waitress, Katie.
Oh, Blackhawk Katie. She
Drunk
loves
Katie.
us.
George, listen, I know you're Jerry Bedknob. Listen, pal, what's going on?
Dude, George St. Pierre calls in high on fucking kitty litter. Just high, talking about aliens. That's what we do. Hey, George, real quick, who do you got? Khabib or
Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
I like that you don't know his name because
Let's-
it's not worthy
Let's
of his
talk
name.
about the real fight at hand. My friend Ryan O'Neal versus Louis J. Gomes.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah, I think it's Gomez, but I hear. Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
Gomez. Who do you got?
I believe I have bet my whole dinosaur teeth collection on Ryan O'Neal. I think you need to bet the house on this man on BetDSI.
Who do you have winning? I mean, how do you have him? How does he win?
I think by probably murder.
So before the fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to BetDSI. They put odds up.
That baby is pissed. All right, George, go back.
These babies just don't stop. They need things all the time. They put this denim shorts on me. I need a mini belt.
We called George during this filming of Look Who's Talking 3.
All right, George, thanks for calling in, dude. Hey, so let's get so much ass. Talk about all that. Talk about.
It wasn't that. You know, I traveled before this. I used to do MC Hawaiian Tropic, and I used to MC car shows. If you know that, all the girls in the car show. So I did this pre-trial. I had an actual life before the
I'm
trial,
sure.
and I've had my SAG card for over 38 years, whatever it is.
Right.
So it wasn't. I just became famous. So all the people would go, well, look at now he's got a girl. Now, oh, look at this, and they would hate. People would just hated me. If I went to the premiere, which I did before, they would just hate. So the week before the murders happened,
what would they do? They would be like, hey, because
I could hear in the back, what the fuck is he doing? Oh, that piece of shit. Or people would love me or hate me. So the week before the murders actually happened, I tested for a movie, and my buddy, he was the exec producer on it with the guys called the Farrellys. It was called Dumb and Dumber. The week before, my life was getting all these great readings for films. So I read for the Jeff Daniels role.
Uh-huh.
My hair was long. It was the whole. And Aaron Meyerson, he's great. He gave me the script 3 months before and says, you got to read this. We're going to do it at New Line Cinema, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, my God, this is great. So I met with Rick Montgomery. And there were so many parts in the film. So I just said, obviously, I wasn't going to get Jeff Daniels' role. Jeff Daniels is a great actor. But I was getting there where it was like, oh, this is kind of happening.
And then you just got the kibosh.
And then my life, I was like hot. When I say hot, nobody wanted to speak to me, nothing. It was because I was a caricature of myself, so it was impossible. So it was, but by the way, this is not me saying, oh, shit, my life.
No, not at all.
This is just saying,
this is
saying
I've always wanted to hear this.
how life changes. So over 24 years ago, in the meantime, I wrote something that with I don't know, you know Mike Jaglin, very dear friend
well, that's what I wanted to bring
Mike
up as
Jaglin,
well.
of dear friend of and Nick Swartzens and all that. So we wrote something. It's called Wrong Place, Wrong Time, where people's life changes in an instant. Not just mine, but there's other documented of people.
Yeah, for sure.
What if this happened? What if I took that door instead of that door? It's sliding doors.
Yeah.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow. So we wrote something, and we can't say what the deal we have, but it's going.
I've always said this to you. I've always said this about you, is that like I could see you have been the Ryan Seacrest, coulda, woulda, shoulda. Your energy is always wonderful. I mean, it's every time we hang out, it's always fun to talk. You have great energy. You're very the way you present yourself is, and I know
truly
it's
love
hit.
people. It's like it's Wisconsin. So the Ryan Seacrest story is this, because this is great. I'm telling you
I
on
don't
the
mean
show.
like you're
but this is
wonderful.
like so I had a radio show on KLSX before Stern. Like Stern was on before me, and then I was on with Ober, late Ken Ober, who's terrific, and Olson from Brady Bunch.
You've had more jobs than a New York Jamaican.
Yeah, so all great stuff. And I wrote a show. It was called House Guest. And I did it with a guy named Dan Frisch, who worked with Quentin Tarantino. I'm just named up and show these guys that I've worked with, people that I've got major credits. So we wrote something. I went into a pitch meeting at Fox. In 10 seconds, they bought it and said, we get it. I get dropped off in the middle of nowhere. I have no money, a suitcase, clothes. I have to knock on doors and find a place to live. It was funnier than shit. Great. We filmed the pilot, and while that's going on, it was sold to a company called Fremantle. They do American Idol.
Yeah.
So before American Idol comes in, they say, Kato, you got to come in here, and we're looking for a host for this new show. Nobody knows what it is yet. So I go into the I have an office there, so I already know I'm aware, and everybody knows me there. It's like, oh, Kato's kind of funny and blah, 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 blah. And the office I have is Bob Barker's. He never shows up at Fremantle. He used to be in Santa Monica. My office is near the beach. It's gigantic. I'm thinking, wow, this is just fucking great. I got a show. I'm going in for the show, and no one knows what American Idol is. I'm just going in to read it. So I go in there, and then the producer of my show says, it's a conflict of interest. You can't even go in this, so we can't. You're not going to get this part. So a guy named Brian Dunkelman goes in. Ryan Seacrest.
I've known him for a long time. He fucked himself, didn't he?
Well, I don't know. I don't know how
that story.
But that story is Seacrest would come up to me during my radio show. He had a show in San Francisco, so I met him a few times when he came to L.A. way before Idol, and goes, I listened to your show. You got the best fucking radio show I've ever heard, because mine was called The Fastest 2 Hours in Radio. It was before podcasts. It was just me riffing, and always had something to say. So he listened to that, and that was my Ryan Seacrest story, that he becomes American Idol when it was right there in front of me.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think it's going to happen. It takes.
Listen, dude, you're wonderful.
Do you think that I've always said that I don't know if I'm a believer in God or whatever it is, but do you ever think like actors that hit it when they're young, that it hits them at the wrong time because they turn to drug or they have nothing? So I think like when you get old, you're like, well, I can't really do any. I'm not going to like do drugs or screw around. It's like, all right. It's like it's career. Timing to go and just go focus and do this, and I think
I look at Mark Maron, I look at Joey Diaz. These guys didn't hit till they were either in almost 50 or well into their 50s. 40s, and they're hitting so hard, and they could take advantage of it now. You see it happen more and more. Some people hit young and they could take advantage of it and they ride it, and then some people they get it. So I see all these young guys at the Comedy Store, and God bless them, they're doing great, but they get like one thing and they're showing up in Lamborghinis, and I'm like, and it's so funny to watch because I see it happen over and over and over again. And it's like, I know if I would have hit I'm very blessed that my career is doing wonderful things right now, but I know if I would have hit very early, I would have just worked my way out of Hollywood. I was such a piece of shit. And it wasn't that I was a piece of shit. It was just I was such a paranoid, angry guy that I didn't realize just let people be people. Like, you can't control anything. And I wanted to right all the wrongs.
Do you blame it on you, or do you think that it's your base of friends you hung out with at that time?
No, it was based on the fact that I was raised by two paranoid human beings that kind of told me, like, don't take shit. If somebody disrespects you, you scorch the earth, and that was kind of what I was so blessed because I was thinking about when I was young, either going to New York City or to Vegas to start comedy. And thank God I went to Vegas so I could burn all the bridges there, because those bridges lead to nowhere, and I love Vegas. It's a wonderful comedy scene now. But back then, I would just scorch the earth, and like now I just realize just let it go.
Yeah.
And it's like a blessing right now. And dude, I when I work with you, I'm like, this guy is fire, dude. It's gonna happen. Talent rises.
Well, I don't do a lot of comedy, but I love hosting because audiences in LA, they're really tough on me. If I go to I go out of LA, or I just did a thing in Canada and I'm doing this stuff, people are so appreciative. And I hate doing the OJ stuff, but I have to do 3 minutes to get out of the way, and it's just really sort of
you do have to acknowledge it, don't
you?
I
acknowledge it. I do it, but I think it's pretty good stuff on it. And I just did a gig with Murray Langston, the unknown comic, and Jimmy Walker in Buffalo. It was so fucking, these guys, first of all, Murray Langston, unknown comic. This guy could have, he's still great and very successful, but when the Gong Show's going, this guy could have been a major multi-gazillionaire. He is, I know Murray very, very well, and he's a genius guy. And his whole thing about life and love, and it's like he's this all positive, and it's like when you meet a guy like that and money's not his like goal, this guy's just real. So I mean, that's why I'm blessed to have him as a very dear friend. If I can do a joke like, hey Murray, what do you think of this and that? This is the guy that goes, this is funny, this is great.
I remember we were doing a bar gig, and it was Adam Hunter's gig Fairfax, and you were just like pacing.
The Dime?
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, just breathe. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
It's all good. Sometimes I was on Instagram, like, I saw Kathy Griffin, and like,
at the Dime?
I know I saw her on. She was something she posted on Instagram, and it was just like I felt like, or it was Twitter. I feel really bad for her because she has so much in life, but she's so focused on what she doesn't have, and she was like Donald Trump Jr.'s new girlfriend posted something, and she was like, "Oh, she's lying. Look at this." And I'm like, "You're being a photo detective. Like, you have the opportunity, like, to travel the world, sell out shit. It's like, enjoy your life, man. Like, you're just fighting this fight that nobody cares about. Just enjoy the little fucking things, man."
Yeah.
You used to hang out with Norm a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, Norm. I love Norm.
Yeah.
And people would always say, "What happened to you and Norm?" Nothing happened to Norm and I. Norm got busy. I got busy. So Norm and I used to golf, and I got him really into basketball.
Golf.
But we played at this Fairfax.
He loves
league.
gambling.
I don't know if he does anymore. I saw him at the comedy store like a
He
year
definitely
ago.
does.
No, he does.
Yeah.
So, I know he did, but so I went back to that. And that, by the way, gambling's not good. Anyways, and you know what? You guys are in sports very well. The worst thing you can do, I've ended some relationships. I've had to broken remotes, and I've told girls, I go, "You got to leave now, quick, because I'm going kind of insane. Go." It's so bad that when the Packers would lose on a Sunday, first of all, it's at 10 a.m. here. Your entire Sunday's ruined. And it's just ruined. It's just like I become the ugliest person. I don't even like me, so I got to go swim. I
get that way without money on the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Oh,
without
yes.
money.
Yep.
Without money, I'm so yes.
Yep.
This is no money. And I imagine what it's like with money. How intensified. I can't watch it.
That's why I never will ever bet on any of my teams. People always try to get me to bet on football or bet on Cubs game. I'm like, no, I'm not. Cubs are in the World Series. You want me to bet on that now just to triple my jinx? That would never do that.
And I believe in the jinx. I believe in all the stuff that's stupid.
I can't bet on my teams because I'll always bet for them to win, even when it's like
I would never bet against my team, but if I bet on my team and then they lose, now I'm not only do I have the regular loss rage,
right?
Now I'm fucking mad at myself for betting on it as well.
Yeah, well, do you guys remember the game last year was the Packers played the Cowboys, and the Packers were winning 21 I think 8. It was like a weird score, but it was halftime. Packers are up by 3 touchdowns. So this is the playoff game, if you remember. And so my buddy, we're at the Claim Jumper in Burbank watching this because I have a big table of like 9 guys. So my buddy's girlfriend walks in, and right when she walked in, the Cowboys scored a touchdown. I made her leave. I said, you gotta, and my friend couldn't believe it. I said, you gotta. I said, you gotta get out of here. I go, you're a nice person, but you fucking have to leave. She thought I was kidding, and then she started bawling, and I was like, you gotta leave. I said, and so all my friends said, fuck Kato, take it easy. Da, da. So I said, okay, then at least go out and walk back in. So that's the game where Rodgers did. That's the overtime game. The overtime game where Aaron Rodgers did that scramble and hits Jared Cook for that completion where we hit the field goal. And that is probably one of the greatest plays. You guys, I don't know if you remember.
I totally remember.
It was one of the greatest
My
plays.
girlfriend is even bigger Dodger fan than I am. Like she likes like preseason baseball, spring training stuff.
Yeah, I go to spring training.
And she just loves it. And like if the Dodgers are doing well and then it starts going shit and she just walked in, she'll go outside and sit on the patio. What? What happened?
No, that was 5-0 Brewers.
5-0 Brewers, but trust me. I'm
the Cubs I'm
totally aware of the score.
Tweets are hilarious.
I'm totally. I could read my. I'm not even going to read.
Blah is the worst fucking manager in the history of fucking time.
Today I just started this. I said I'm not going to watch the game. I said, listen, the Brewers started out as stool and now they're just loose stool.
Yeah.
And I go, it's Mo. I go Curly Counsel, Mo Stearns, and Larry Pistachio. I said the worst organization in baseball for not making the team better. And that's what they did. They didn't make. They brought Moustakas. They did not do anything with it. We have no. If we go to a wild card game, you got to have that one closing. You got to have that one pitcher. It's one game.
Yeah.
We don't have it.
That one game is key.
Yeah,
and I think
Dodgers were fucked.
Like 3 games out.
Well, with Jensen now, but Dodgers have pitchers.
Yeah, but we don't. We've lost 4 games in a row because we have no closer.
Yeah,
and
I know.
We've lost in the 9th inning 4 games in a row.
They've got to take a starter into the closing role. I don't know if that's their idea with it.
It's analytics and it's fucking crazy.
They gotta have a starting pitcher. Well, they're gonna make the playoffs. I
I
think.
don't know. Look at us, dude.
Maybe.
I think they're 3 games behind in the for the wild card game.
Yeah.
Dude, we had Zach Greinke.
Oh
He's
my
getting
God,
shelled.
we're behind fucking Colorado now. Oh.
Colorado swept them, didn't they?
Oh no, they won like 3 out of 4.
Yeah, it's baseball. But this is the when people say certain things on the Twitter feed, like, "Hey, relax." I first of all, I hate that when they say that because they don't know what's going on in my mind.
Yeah.
And you go crazy. It's like, no, listen. I see the game. I see the mistakes they're going to make, and like I said, it's 5-0 third inning. Cubs just beat the grand slam.
That was the best, dude.
That was amazing.
Luckily, I was watching that live.
Yeah, that was.
That was a game that I would like. I don't even want to watch it. You know, like 7th, I almost turned it off.
Yeah, well,
8th,
most people.
I'd had it on the background, and then once bases were loaded, I like just closed my laptop. I'm like, I'm gonna give this a chance. You know?
Yeah. I golfed.
And that guy's great. That's his 90th major league at bat when he hit that.
Was it Boat?
Yeah.
Bodie. Yeah, he's on fire.
I mean, he hasn't been in the major leagues all season, pretty
Just
much.
imagine, dude.
His
being
90th
down
at bat.
3-0, and they hit a grand slam walk
No,
off.
think of being Max Scherzer, who
You
just
could hear it.
threw.
The way he hit it, the sound of it, you're like, that's gone.
You know, the guy pitches 8 innings, and he's got the 3-0 game going. Okay, I got a victory.
Watch when he scores, they rip his jersey off.
Yeah, they just beat the shit out of this guy.
And then after that, he hugs Bill Murray. I don't know what's better, hitting the grand slam
Look
or
at this,
fucking.
like, boom, bang,
what do you
beat you
mean?
up.
Bill
It's
Murray?
like a
Bill Murray's
gang
like right- yeah.
initiation.
Look at his shit. Look
They're
how
like
happy he
jumping
is.
him in. They're jumping him in.
So they hug him. So I'm going to name drop. I get invited to Bill Murray's golf tournament.
So rad.
Oh, so great. It's at St. Augustine Golf Hall of Fame. So I just did it. My first year that I did it, I had so much fun. The Murray brothers.
Who
were
else was
there.
in that? Brian Doyle Murray,
Yeah,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
and who else?
Oh, every Murray. There's 9 of them, I think.
But I mean,
they
what
invite-
other celebrities do they have?
It's
See, there he
it's
goes,
a
right here.
4-day event.
He's starting to age, huh? Bill's starting to get a
he's
little older.
Probably.
He is-
That had to feel so good. So then after that, not only do you hit a walk-off grand slam at your,
Did they
you've
show-
been in the major
did they
leagues
show
for
the
4
hug?
months. I don't know if that showed it.
Hey, dude, can you
It's not
find
even
a
that
shot
bad
of
a
when
pitch.
the Cubs win the World Series?
Or not.
Can we see it? Because the
that when
guy
they were
sitting
there?
in front of Bill Murray
Uh-huh.
is unbelievable. Like, that moment right before when the Cubs win the World Series and they show Bill Murray.
All right.
Well,
Someone
Bill's
give me a
son.
bucket to
I'll
throw
tell you
up
what's
in.
a good thing while he's looking for that is when Bill Murray his son lost to Xavier, Wisconsin, last second shot.
Look who's sitting right in front of him. Look who's sitting right in front of him.
Who? Let's see it. He got hit.
Look, right down there. Stop.
Yeah, it looks like Bill hit him in the back of the head.
You know what that is? Craig Gass.
Yeah, that was. I thought so.
Craig
the
Gass
Mariners
somehow
hat, yeah.
Oh my
finds
God! Yeah.
right
Mariner,
down there.
yeah,
with
you're
the
right, he's
devil
from Seattle.
upside down thing.
yeah.
That's a Mariners hat, yeah.
Look at that, dude.
He's
How does that guy get that
He's
seat?
he's
That's
doing,
just
do you see
Craig.
Craig takes his camera? Look what he's doing.
Yeah.
Look, get out your camera real quick. Film him, dude. That I mean, dude, what an amazing moment to be there. How do you get that fucking seat,
But
man?
the guy next to Murray on the right was obviously not a fan of Chicago. Did you see his face?
Yeah, I
Look
love
back.
that.
He's like, the guy in the black hat's pissed. Like, fuck, we lost.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, look
yeah.
Looked like
yeah.
no way.
He's like motherfucker.
Look at that. He looks
Love
like
it.
he looked like
Oh,
Dangerfield.
that's so
Looks like a young
interesting.
Rodney in Caddyshack.
Oh,
So
God.
you're at the Murray's. So who else is at that thing?
Was
it in Chicago?
No, it's in St. Augustine, Florida, the
Oh,
Golf
okay.
Hall of Fame. You know, it's one of those 4-day events that people fly in and fly out. But a lot of they're really a close-knit family.
Yeah.
There's a ton of actors, but it's not. It was like one year like a Timberlake, but not that year. So I went 2 years. So he gets whoever can make it at that time.
Sure.
It's so crowded that you don't even see anybody. And there's tents everywhere. And there's jam sessions, and Bill gets on stage and they sing. It is off the chart fun. I'm very good friends with John Murray, who looks identical to Bill.
Yeah.
So
A lot of people don't know how many movies Brian Doyle Murray's been in.
I have a bunch of pictures on my Instagram, Kato_Kaelin, Kaelin. You can see those pictures. So Brian Doyle Murray with me with my picture of that because I am a huge Chris Elliott Get a Life fan, and
I
he's
love
in that.
Chris
And so
I love Chris Elliott.
And Cabin
What a great-
Boy.
Yeah, what a great
Yeah.
career that guy had.
Yeah. So and I didn't know that he had a daughter.
Hold
that
on,
was
he's a Murray too?
Yeah, that's Brian
his
Doyle.
brother.
I did.
That's why I
not
said a
know
lot
that.
of people don't
I
realize
did
how
not
many
know
things
that.
his brother's been in.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
And so Brian Doyle Murray, and did you know?
He's hilarious in Caddyshack.
Yeah,
I
he's
did
great.
not know
well,
they
you know,
were brothers.
Caddyshack's on the Murray family, based
Yeah.
on their the brothers being all caddies.
Yep.
And Yeah, there's some great stuff. So Brian, did you know that Chris Elliott's daughter? She's at SNL or was?
Which one is she?
Abby Elliott.
Yeah, right. It's who said that? That was you.
No,
who said that?
That's the Cardinals.
Yeah, am I right? That's his daughter, right?
Yeah.
The voice is in your head.
I'm amazed.
Yeah.
Wasn't Chris Elliott on it one time when there was
He
like that
was in
weird
SNL.
moment?
Oh, she's cute.
Hold on, that's his daughter?
Yeah.
How hot is the wife to clean up that mess? Did that get weird? Sorry about that. Chris Elliott's wife.
Is that what he's looking up? Chris Elliott's wife?
Yeah.
It's Cameron Diaz.
Right there. Right there. Oh,
Something
she is
about
pretty
there.
hot. She's like a,
Where's she?
I think it's the redhead right there, right? Or is that his daughter? Oh, well, okay. Creeper.
I need to get close because I wear glasses.
I didn't know forever that Bob Einstein.
Yeah, I've done golf with that guy.
I think he's
Super Dave.
super funny. Yeah.
Oh, he's great.
Super funny. You know who his brother is?
Albert Brooks.
Yeah, I didn't know that forever.
What?
How hilarious must those Thanksgiving dinners have been?
Albert
That's
Brooks.
a hilarious family right there.
Yeah, I did a few golf events with Super Dave, and he's so cool to me, and he just starts laughing when he sees me. And
Hold on. Albert Brooks and Super Dave are
brothers.
Are brothers?
I thought you did Sam, I'm getting knowledge for you here.
Yeah. This is oh my God.
And then Joel Murray is the other brother, and he's on Whose Line Is It Anyway?
There's another Murray.
There's a lot of Murrays. There's a lot of Murrays.
It's called his Instagram is 9 of 9, 9 kids.
If you ever, and this, I'm saying this out to everybody listening out there. If you want to watch a really funny Super Dave Osborne interview,
Yeah, Mad Men.
Mad Men, yeah.
And he's on a
God
Bobcat
damn,
show.
there's so many fucking Murrays. They're taking all the goddamn jobs.
And also friends of the Farleys, a lot of Farleys. And Chris went to Marquette. That's
How many Farleys are there?
Well, it's John Farley, Kevin Farley, Chris Farley, who passed away, but Chris is a Marquette guy who went there. And when he is Tommy Boy, he's wearing the Marquette coat. That's Milwaukee, and that's one of the great universities in Milwaukee. If you've never been, have you been?
Oh, absolutely.
It is. So Vogue,
Milwaukee's great.
Vogue magazine last week. Vogue just did this article, and you can Google that too, saying Milwaukee is the hidden gem city that no one knows about.
Oh, I can see that.
Let me tell you,
so
I've gigged in Milwaukee a couple times.
Where?
It's a wonderful, just rock clubs. It's been a while.
Oh my God, I love
but
that.
they're wonderful. It's a wonderful city. The problem with Milwaukee is everybody thinks like everybody in Wisconsin looks like Packer fans, just like fat, sloppy with fucking cheese dripping out everywhere. And I went there and I was like, those people are wonderful, dude. The women were extremely attractive.
Yeah,
it was a nice area.
Yeah, it's definitely a summer city. People go, oh,
sure.
See, Wisconsin, you go cold. It's cold in the winter, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's New York. It's
Yeah.
cold. Chicago's cold.
Yeah.
It's the same exact climate as Chicago
was
and Milwaukee
great.
share that. They're identical basically. Milwaukee is a clean Chicago and not as many murders.
You guys
Yeah, there's a
lost
couple
Jabari
murders.
Parker, but I don't think that matters,
Jabari
dude.
Parker's always hurt. He did nothing for the team.
And he just didn't fit into the team.
Yeah,
you know,
he hated Milwaukee
You had
too.
the Greek Freak, and then you have Milton, and like there was no
Yeah.
real place for him to play.
And we had a guy named Brogdon who was the Rookie of the Year.
And then he signs with Chicago, and they already have guys at his position, so he's going to go play. It's going to be around.
The Bucks will make the playoffs. The whole thing over. They got the stadium they have now, the arena. It's going to be the #1 arena in the America for a while.
For
State
sure.
of the art. It's brand new, and they've got all these restaurants around it. And I can't wait to go back to visit.
They need one more superstar.
You know what?
Bledsoe, I thought was going to be it, but
Could he blow?
Yeah, he just didn't make it. He's just not right.
He
He's a great
blew
off the
Wow,
bench
look at
guy.
that.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's gonna be off.
It's supposed to look like a giant taco.
Yeah. It's that Italian thing called the cream? What is it called? Every movie they do it. Hey, buy me some
calzone?
No, cannoli.
Cannoli, yeah, cannoli,
Hey,
yeah.
baby, a cannoli, Tommy.
Cannoli Field.
But you can see
looks like a hoof.
I know. I was just there.
It does look like a hoof.
Rude.
So I got
Rude.
I got these law commercials that run in Milwaukee. So when you go to your city,
Law
Can we
commercials.
find them?
Yeah.
We're doing commercials today.
and you're
Find
you're in
Kato
it?
Kaelin's
yeah,
law
it's me.
commercial.
It's me. It's
Is one guy? Do you go? Hi, I'm white and I need a lawyer, and another
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
goes, Hi, I'm black. I need a
Can we
lawyer.
play
You should've
that
seen this
commercial
one
for
forever.
Yeah. Somewhere it's Carlson,
Yeah,
Blah,
that's
and
it.
Clement. No, that's not.
Oh, we
not-
can't do
but this is-
audio.
Oh, that's not the commercial. That's for I got a new campaign for and California's new law is better than the. You can't the law on what do you call when people live at places?
Squatters?
No. It's
Airbnb?
Airbnb.
Oh.
Airbnb is like parts of it illegal now. So we started this company.
Hold on,
did a thing.
Airbnb's illegal?
For tax reasons. It's something weird in California. So we start. That's
What
not my
is
commercial.
this?
I don't know, but I'm dancing with you. I'm dancing with a cardinal.
He can't hear it.
Well, that's a different. That's for. It's called. Rent.com. Guesthouserent.com. That's what the spot is. So that's just the commercial for it. But my commercial is Milwaukee. It's Carlson, Blah, and Clemens. But it's their basic legal
That sounds
Zoom.
like a Milwaukee law firm, Clemens.
Well, they had my competition's William Shatner's commercial in
Do
Milwaukee.
you go back home a lot? Do you still have
I
a lot of family there and shit?
Everybody's there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Do
so
you have a big family like the Murrays and the fucking
huge.
Farleys?
I was raised strict
Kaelins
Catholic.
walking
Yeah,
around?
it's huge family. Huge Kaelins. And I'm not anything like the Kaelins. Let me tell you, my dad in restaurants, cheese eating is what you do. If you go there, you go, hey, Jace, come over here. You got to have some food.
Yeah.
It's food. It's like you're on a cruise.
Do you ever see yourself moving back
We
there?
all just get along. And the Red House furniture.
Oh, this is one you got to see from
Not
earlier.
even-
At the Red House.
That's
Wait till you see this. Your mind's going to be blown.
I can't hear the sound at all.
I'm Richard, a.k.a.
I can hear it.
I work at the Red House and I'm black.
At the Red
I like pumping iron and pumping furniture into people's homes.
Is it real?
Yeah.
I'm Johnny, aka T-Engage. I work at the Red House and I'm white. I like deer hunting, bass fishing, and extending credit to all people.
At the Red House.
I'm black and I love the Red House. I'm white and I love the Red House.
I'm a black woman and
I love
the
this.
Red House.
I love it.
It gets
I am
better.
white and the Red House is for me.
At the Red House.
Flight of the Conchords.
Look at the sofa. It's perfect for a black person or a white person.
This mattress is perfect for a white person or a black person.
At the Red House. Where black people and white people buy furniture.
Oh, we got to turn
And
it off.
Hispanic people too.
Hispanic people.
I was just in North Carolina last week. I swear to you, that commercial is brilliant.
Oh,
I wonder how that company's doing. It's got to be kicking butt. That's phenomenal.
It's so funny.
How they pick on it. It's brilliant.
I love it.
Am I right? Is that
Dude,
is
that's the
that
second
new?
time we've watched it on this show.
It's like the timing of that could not be any better with what's going on. And in North Carolina.
Oh,
That
yeah.
on Petros and Money. They play that all the time. Do you ever listen to Petros and Money?
I never really
No,
listened
I
to
haven't.
terrestrial
Oh,
radio.
on 570, dude. Petros is the fastest mind I've ever heard in my life.
Sports mind?
Oh yeah. What's wrong, Johnny?
Is there anything else you wanted? I can't remember.
We were gonna watch his commercials. but we don't have to. We
Mine
don't
is
have
nowhere
to,
near
dude.
that, but I love that one much better than mine.
Oh, isn't it great?
That is.
That's why I like in your
It's called
commercial.
the Red House.
A Red House, yeah.
At the Red House Furniture Store.
At the Red House.
The ending is great. Is that my couch is great for a black person and a white person, and so my bed is white person and black person.
Or an Hispanic person.
Yeah.
Hispanic.
You know the commercial at sequel is going to have Hispanic and an Asian.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be like a Bennington commercial.
So you do this cool ass cosplay stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are the after parties like when the convention's done? Is it just everybody goes drinks and
Well,
just?
I work for a company called Wizard World, and first of all, Sam, most of this is on the East Coast, or I do every radio and TV show. I'm on stage 9 hours. As soon as I'm off stage, I go right to the hotel.
Just go
I
sleep?
can't even move. I move, and my energy is, and I have to, at 9 a.m., if it's New York over East Coast, it's 6 a.m. I do a workout before to look fresh. I'm up at like 2 a.m. LA time.
What?
And I work 9 hours. And I'm telling you, I fly home either Sunday or Monday. I usually get Monday. I have to get a 2-hour massage because I have a bad hip from running.
Oh my God!
And it is the best job ever. It's grueling as far as energy, and I have to keep it up. It's constant, people. So I have a main stage, and then the autographs. You've been to a convention before?
Yeah.
Sure, of course.
So you have people, actors that are getting paid lots of money where they have lines of people meeting Stan Lee or the cast of a Justice League. So you're there, and my stage is in front. Everybody's got to walk by me, and I'm saying, hey, coming up next, we'll go some trivia. I do in the audience. Then I'll say, the best act of Ohio today, we have the 90s group. So it's constant entertainment of we have a booker, whoever, but we have on our stage consistently from 9 a.m. until close of a magician or a then I have people come on stage. I have a kids contest, and it's great. But
you always got to be closing.
I rarely take a break because there's always.
Do you guys ever have Boston Babies on your? Hang on.
What's that?
It's my awful impression of a Boston baby. So Comic-Con owns Wizard World?
No, Wizard World's the largest traveling show. Comic-Con San Diego is separate. There's a ton of them. There's
Can they call it Comic-Con though? I feel like
it's Wizard World, like these places. It's Wizard World Comic-Con. Comic-Con is just a
generic term for the
generic.
type
So
of
Wizard
festival.
World, but we just got the rights to Asia, China, and Sony. So we're gonna probably start going.
So we'll never see you again?
I'm telling you, I said to if I go to Asia, I will get married.
Yeah.
Because I date Asian women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you dating the beautiful one that's currently on your couch? You mentioned how beautiful she was, like right out the gate. So.
Oh yeah, she's terrific. She's not on my couch either.
Is that legal? That Airbnb legal?
Ding, 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 ding.
Airbnb? Air dick in bed? Get it?
Doesn't name drop. That's Charlie texting me right now, 50.
Air D&P.
You know Charlie.
Charlie.
Well,
okay.
Sheener. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
He's a baseball fanatic. We love baseball. So we have, let's do a picture.
Look at that. It's packed. That looks like a Walmart on Christmas.
It gives me an anxiety attack looking at it.
He has to talk to every one of those people for 20 minutes each.
Oh yeah. That's our shows. So Chicago is our biggest show next week.
My favorite part of this, fucking Teen Wolf, right there, dude.
Dude, you got it. I can show you some of these pictures. Go to my Instagram. It's hysterical with these people of me talking to these. It's really worth it because
you do week in, week on, week off.
It's
with
Thursday.
That?
Yeah.
Okay, so even currently you're in town this week, but
Just
next week
not
you're
for
going
the show.
somewhere
Not
to
for
do
the
that.
show. Beijing.
Oh, snaps.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's a pretty girl.
Who takes that picture? That's just not random.
She does.
Googly moogly.
She's that's just me talking to.
That's who you have tied up in your apartment, sending
if
you.
If you hear what he's saying,
scores?
I'm saying we've got Thor, I've got Wonder Woman, but I'm using the kid as the Wonder Woman, the man, and they got the
Tiger
guy.
Woods
And I go, that's the Wolf Man. No, I got. Oh, did you see the thing with Tiger Woods? Please watch my Instagram because Tiger Woods, they do is this volume?
This is when he walks in and.
Wait, listen to this. What happens on the AB? I put it on Twitter. It's like it went semi-viral. I guess like 8,000 right within the first hour.
That's viral in my world.
So this one, listen what the announcer says. You got to go loud here.
That was really fun to watch.
You hear him say that? Well, he goes, "That's fun to watch," but we're not getting the video. So anyway,
Johnny,
it's fun to watch. That's when the girl Tiger finishes. The girl slaps him on the ass. But the announcer's saying it's fun to watch. He's not watching what's going on. He's talking about Tiger getting so close. His girlfriend. So I'm just saying.
Who's he dating now? Lindsey Vonn just goes through famous people.
Some restaurateur person owns a restaurant. I read it of the comments, but yeah, Wizard World's biggie.
So funny, dude. So what are you doing, Fight Nanny?
What do you mean?
Who are you texting, Boston Baby?
Yeah, she has a phone.
Here goes. He doesn't.
So what do you think of Thon Maker?
Get rid of him.
Get rid of him?
If I watched the playoffs, right?
That was really fun to watch.
That was really fun to watch.
There's a video in here.
What? Slap.
Yeah.
So the announcers. So that would be an announcer getting fired again because you can't say anything in the world anymore.
Probably.
Here with some of my favorite people. We got Wonder Woman. We've got Thor. And we have the Wolfman.
Wolf.
Sure,
he goes, I'm Chewbacca. I'm sure you are.
What are the moms like? Do they stare at you with lust?
I know they is.
Do they stare at you with Hungry eyes.
It's so funny. We do a thing at the end of every show. We do Kato Kaelin. So it's they're coming on stage, and we get the best people that think they can sing. Obviously, you don't care. But in the cities, I always have like the Batmans. I've got the entire people
that's
dressed.
cool.
It's so cool. It's a show. It really is a show because you got these cosplayers. They really think they're the character. You get these dudes that think that they're Wolverine.
It's so funny that you do this job, and then you're also the one that captured the video of all these people fighting on Hollywood Boulevard.
And that was before the job, way
Let
before
me
the
ask
job.
You're like, you don't remember me, Chewbacca? It's Kato.
How many times do you do this?
I'm my 28th city, so it's continuous. It doesn't end. So it's week on, week off. But like I said, it's a great gig, and it's also getting me ready for the other show I wrote because
I'm super excited for you.
Yeah, we'll see. I knock a week because I've had obviously 1,000 close calls, so I just like let it go.
Hey man, you know,
everybody.
I look back on a lot of stuff that my life and like where I started, who I started with, where they are. And the fact that you're still in the game grinding is like a blessing. There's so many people who just like called it quits, got a job that's sucking their soul. And it's like the beauty of Los Angeles and why we put up with all this traffic and chaos and fires and earthquakes.
$100 to park.
$100 to park is because you're one day away from living your dreams.
You're one day away from being able to afford $100 to park.
Yeah, you're one day away from affording to leave.
You get that one call.
You want to
and
leave.
boom.
You want to be able to leave.
Yeah.
And come in when you have to work.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
that's kind of a goal. And yes, you asked me before, would I ever move to Wisconsin? I'd get a place there for sure.
Oh, I would live in Chicago in a heartbeat.
So my sister, she lives in Milwaukee, but they got a summer home. Everybody goes to cottages, and she got this home that is just, it's 20,000 square feet. There's 5 lakes.
Yeah.
And there it's affordable. They built it from scratch. It's
$400 a month mortgage.
Yeah, it's so beautiful. And then you take the pontoon boat or the jet skis, whatever, and it's a casino. And I could go, oh my God, this is so much fun. They live for summer.
I bet you love it. And if you want to make a bet, you can go to BetDSI.
So
BetDSI for all your bet needs.
We brought it up perfectly with Ryan.
Is that your sponsor? I love that.
Yeah, dude. BetDSI, man, it's really great. They've just re-up with us again. We're blessed to have them. They've been with us for like 5 years.
Yeah.
They're our favorite sponsor of all the sponsors.
Say their name again.
BetDSI.com or .eu. Use the promo code PUNCH. 25 and get $25 bet in cash, right? And plus, they double up whatever your deposit is. They double up.
Throw $100 in. They'll throw in another $100 in.
I have questions about that. I have questions.
Sure.
Are they so? It's off out of America or in America?
It's all over the place.
It is. So you can go online and just go to it.
Yeah, right there. Bam! Look at that.
I love that.
And what they did that's very cool, we touched on a little bit, and GSP touched on it a little bit. They put a real lineup for this Ryan O'Neal fight, and Ryan O'Neal and Luis J. Gomez, and I think O'Neal is a minus 135.
Yeah.
And I think Gomez is like plus 200 or something like that. So Gomez is the underdog.
I don't even know what we're betting here on whether this chick is wearing underwear or not. What was that bet?
But guys, if you want to sign up, go to betdsi.com. Use the code PUNCH25. Throw the $25 on whoever you think is going to win.
Who do you
the
think is gonna
Rattlesnake
win?
or O'Neal, the Indiana Porcupine or whatever he calls himself.
No, what was it? Was Indiana Mongoose? Was
Yeah,
it?
something like that. Yeah. Indiana Mongoose. That's
Did
right.
not go over.
I
well at
just
Skink
hope
Fest.
It's hard to chant.
Yeah.
they don't hurt each other.
I hope they both kill each other.
What?
That's how you with this fucking thing. I hope they both kill each other.
Why?
Because that's more work. Then it's more gigs for us. I don't have to listen to either one of them blah 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 anymore.
No,
both
both shows would suffer.
Is that do you get money? I don't do fantasy football.
Yeah.
Do you guys do it?
Oh yeah, big time.
So
you want to do it?
I was trying to figure out how I could find time to do it. I need help because
you should join our league.
My
dude.
Sundays are all booked with this thing. It's like almost impossible. I have no TV. I'm on the stage, so I can.
You do it on Wednesday.
Right.
You set your teams
Do you make
on Wednesday.
money?
doing fantasy football.
Well, if you do the daily leagues, you can. Or, the
So
weekly ones,
is this
you can.
Is that site?
No,
money?
that is an actual betting site. That's
But isn't
not
fantasy
daily
football a betting site too to make? The
They have ones. They have daily ones that are like FanDuel or all these different ones where you can play and bet.
Yeah, we should get sponsored.
Weekly.
Why don't by the end of the show? Why don't we all say we're going to put in $20 and see whose team has the best, makes the playoffs?
Oh, you are a gambling man. I'll do it.
I'm definitely down.
That's Tyler. That's Big T-Dub.
Hey, what?
He's on the line.
Who's this?
Oh, T-Dubs. Speaking of the devil, this
guys,
is our
welcome to the show. The guy in charge.
the commissioner
Hey, Commissioner.
of Punch Drunk Fantasy League. What's up, brother?
Nothing, man. Just hiding at work right now.
Oh, what are you? Who are you hiding from?
So he can do this call.
I'm just sort of every responsibility so I can make this phone call and figure out this.
Oh,
league.
okay. So
T-Dubs, you're on
it's
with
not like
Kato
a school
Kaelin.
shooter. You don't have a
He's
school shooter there.
definitely in the
Oh,
toilet.
that's exciting.
Yeah,
Cracking
it's
Kato.
echoing.
What up, man? Is that the bathroom? he's
Yeah,
in?
you're in a bathroom,
You're in a
right?
bathroom.
No, I'm in like a flex space with just empty walls.
Well, take a shit there anyways.
Yeah, that's it.
Let him know you were there.
Yeah.
Leave some DNA.
So T-Dubs, how many people do we have in this league so far?
So far it would be Thibault, Sammy.
Yeah.
I heard Ari's out, but I had a thought about that.
Okay.
You guys gave Casper a spot.
Okay. So we got what? 6 left.
And then
Johnny's in, right? Now, did Aaron
Johnny's
ever want?
in.
Did Aaron ever want to join?
I do not know.
Aaron does not want to join because he hates fun.
No, I don't like football, and I do not like ruining my Sundays.
So we have how many spots open? 4? 5?
I think it depends how many people we want to do. Do we want to do 14 teams? Do we want to do 12 teams?
Tripoli wants a 4-team league.
I want a 5
When I hear someone say how many people you want to do, I have a different thing going in my mind.
Hey, come on, those wizards get weird.
Wizard weird. Or Wizard World.
What are we, 10? What are the choices?
I say 12. 10 is so easy.
12. We'll go 12 because these guys cry. So that means we got what?
Okay.
7 spots open?
That leaves us, yes, 6.
We cried.
6 with-
You cried from the beginning of the draft to the end, and then you had a great team.
Okay, so we're going to put out the official number, but the time is now for people to tell us what they want to do to get into the league.
And
Now,
why you should be in the league.
was there anybody who was supposed to be in the league last year that didn't get in? Was there?
I mean, not really. The thing I was thinking is, do we want to give the piss drinker a shot to repeat?
The piss
Our boy
drinker.
Max, who took it down.
Well, let's see what. Let's feel it out. Some people might go harder in the paint and raise the stakes.
Yeah.
Do you think the tat guy should be in?
Yes.
Why, Johnny?
I think so too. Yeah, he got
Again?
a crazy
So he's-
tattoo. He should be in for life.
He got fuckboy for life tattooed on his body.
So for life, he's in the league.
I think so.
At
I'm
least
not
one
against it.
more.
It's up to you guys. I don't
I'll
care.
give him one more year if he wants to be
okay,
in.
You
so
guys
that-
are harsh. That's an intense tattoo.
Okay, so we'll put fuckboy for life in.
Maybe he could do a heart around it or something.
Yeah, okay. He's got to add to it. Every year, okay, this is the deal.
Okay.
Every year,
Yeah.
he can be in the league if he adds something to the tattoo.
Okay.
So
Brutal.
this time,
A heart around,
mean.
fuckboy for life, and you're
Yeah.
back in the league.
yeah, if he puts a heart around it,
Love it.
yeah, so that's the
What
deal
about the
on
guy
it.
that drank his own piss? How's he going to up his game?
He has to throw the piss in
He has to drink somebody else's piss.
Oh, God. Come on, dude.
It's just, dude, it's only 20 ounces.
Big gulp.
He can chill it. He can
But it's
chill
got
it.
electrolytes.
He can chill it if he wants.
All right, so we'll figure that out. Guys, if you want to be in the
Okay,
league, send us what you're going to want to do.
Yeah.
Maybe send your idea to punchdrunkfantasy@gmail.com. Let us know what you're going to do, and then just like last year, I guess me and Johnny will curate that, and you guys can make your choices.
And then
So-
we'll figure out when the draft will probably be. And also, I'm going to say this.
Kato, you got
If
to
you
get
can't
in.
make it
I'm
to
gonna
the
talk to you.
draft, if you don't say you're going to sign up and want to be in the league and then flake on the draft, everybody I don't want anybody auto drafting. That's
No
the
auto.
worst.
I hate auto draft.
It's the worst.
Kato, you got to get in.
I'm gonna
on
think
this.
about it. I'm gonna give it some serious thought.
So
my
just
time.
reserve one spot for Kato in case we'll give you a week to think about it.
All right, and you got my number.
Yeah, so
I'll know,
we can
I'll
sit
know.
down and figure out if
I
you
leave
want
Tuesday, but you just call whenever.
think about
you
it,
got
man.
24/7.
I almost feel like the Fight family should have to be in.
No, they hate. She hates
I don't
anything
even
except
know
for
what
the
that
UFC.
means. Yeah, I don't even know what that means.
She hates everything.
Yeah, that's what would be good though.
But the UFC.
What if I won the whole thing?
That's the point that I want to
It's all
make.
What?
I want to be in a fantasy football league with a monkey, a chicken, 2 girls that don't know anything about fantasy football, and then a bunch of people that are like the guys that tell you how they won their league every year and they're
Maybe
geniuses.
we could let Max like
a
do
chicken
the
would win.
picks. Like she could just like hit the keyboard.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right. So, that's great. So, yeah.
Okay, so we'll keep our eyes up for those emails. A couple of things I was thinking for Ari if he's down. I mean, Grits and Gravy could maybe have a spot open for a co-manager if he wanted to join with me, couple of champs. See what we can do after his sad showing by Talboy last year.
But
Feel bad for him.
Literally, he'll do nothing. All he would be is just like, he'd be like the sponsor of your team.
Yeah, that's pretty much right.
He didn't even know anything that happened with his team last year.
Ari?
Yeah.
That would be me.
Doesn't he owe still a bag of bets? And are we going to put a bag of bets on the line this year?
Yeah, we got to figure out what we have to think of what the champ wins.
This season?
Yeah.
Well, cash is king.
Yeah.
Right? Like I don't want to do it unless it's cash.
Cash is king.
Yeah, I think everybody should have to throw $20 in.
I don't know.
We could do that. You set up a Venmo or some kind of thing like that. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, dude. How bad do you want it?
Like PayPal?
Oh, Venmo. Got it. I was thinking Bevmo. Wait, set up
Bevmo, that's more beverages.
Yeah, what's going on? Bevmo.
Yeah, every day it's something new.
I don't have cash. Forget the Bevmo.
These kids don't want any cash. They just, look at this. Go back down. What is that? How someone is creeping. Casper's creeping.
Maybe we should keep a spot for whoever's willing to pay the most to get in.
Can someone make a mix of Fight Nanny talking about all the filth she's into? I fucked everybody.
Who is that? I missed that. Couldn't
Fight
see it.
Nanny.
That was you right there?
Yeah, that's up, and she's talking about her love of black dick.
Oh my.
That it's all taken out of context, and what it really was you guys were talking about something, and then I said, "Oh, that's so awkward." Like I love your cock, and then you guys cut out just me saying, "I love your
maybe
cock.
we did that.
Maybe we did.
like
Maybe
that.
we didn't.
She also said she was into water sports.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
that's
getting peed
true.
on.
That's
We all
true.
get peed on. I like getting peed on.
Everyone
it's
likes
fun.
being peed on. It's just like a lot of cum.
It's just a lot of cum. That's gonna haunt you.
I'm out on both. That won't come down. That won't come back.
She's gonna start her own
At
podcast.
the red barn, where black guys and white guys can pee on you because it's a lot of cum.
Yo, guys.
Okay, you gotta go, dude.
I gotta go. Keep an eye out for those emails. People can check the Punch Drunk Twitter
Hey, dude.
for any info.
What is the name of your team
And I
going to be
do-
this year?
Grits and Gravy now.
There we go. Hang
He's
up
a-
on that motherfucker.
We got to cut him off right when
I'm
he's telling
surprised he
us
didn't.
his website.
I'm surprised he didn't.
All right, you're on with Kato. Final call of the day before we call it
What
a
up?
day. Final call.
All right. What's going on, fam? How are you guys?
What's up, buddy? We
Jared.
get a lot of Canadians on this show.
Love Canada. Love Canada.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Are you Canadian?
No, dude, I'm not. I'm from Boston originally. I live out on the West Coast now.
Oh,
T
we'll
back
be
to,
there.
Do you have a
I was
Boston
dude that
baby?
Stuck that whiskey into the back of the comedy store.
Oh, great, dude. How are you?
Good, man. I'm just calling to say hi to you guys. I love you. Been a long time listener. Just want to make sure that we're all Team O'Neill over here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I
Absolutely.
called it earlier.
Yeah.
I think.
Fantastic, dude. Awesome.
Are you going to go to the
Sam, I
fights?
also wanted to say it's fucking great to have you back on the show, man. For a while, I was worried you weren't gonna be.
I can't leave, dude. I can't quit these guys. I just need a break once in a while. I
Just
think
in
every
July.
July I'm going to take a break.
I saw
That's
O'Neill.
understood, man. That's understood. Yeah, I don't have anything pertinent to really call in with. I just wanted to call in and say hello. Candace, I still have that gift from Peru for you.
I don't even know what that
See you at the
means.
store. I
Sounds
brought
good,
you
buddy.
shit from Peru.
Are
as
you in
well.
LA or
Send
are
her-
you
I
in
gotta get you a
Boston?
gift.
Send her some piss.
Yeah, she loves getting
Or a
beat
lot
up.
of
It's like a lot
cum.
of
Yeah.
jizz.
Or a lot of
Give her
cum.
some piss in a box.
Hey,
Also,
are you in Boston or
to ask-
LA? Are you in Boston or LA?
What's that?
Are you
Yeah.
in Boston or LA?
LA right now.
right now I'm actually in Boston visiting family, but I'm usually in LA or Portland.
Okay.
Jared, we're coming to Boston tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah,
Tonight.
for 10 days.
We're staying at your place.
Well, I can get you your gift when you're here then.
He's like a world traveler. That
I know.
Goes everywhere.
I know he is.
Yeah, I can bring. Let me know when you're in town. Shoot me a text, and I'll bring you that gift. I have it with me right now.
Isn't it great that he travels
Steve,
the
when I get
world
to
with
LA,
the
I'll bring
gift
you yours.
too? He's
Sam,
like,
I
you
can
never
get
know
something
where
for
we'll
you.
meet.
Please do.
Something tells me it's a neck pillow from an airport.
Does she? Does
No, Steve, I've got a 5-year-old in the basement that's dying to see you.
That's great.
Jesus Christ! Not cool.
Candace has a gift for you. How cool are you with getting a baby?
Oh well, I don't know. How much do you think I could sell that for?
What do you think?
She's not for sale.
Why isn't she for sale?
I like her. I want to keep her.
What? You make another
Hey,
one.
listen, I don't want to eat up your time. I know you guys are wrapping up soon. I've been watching. I don't want to eat up your time. I just wanted to say hello, spread some love.
Welcome back,
Do you
buddy.
have any new, I missed dates out the.
How do I look?
You look great.
Thank you. Thanks.
You look great.
That was
Guys,
Boston.
it's been a great show. I had a lot of fun. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna end
Top
a
of
little
the
I'm
early.
six.
so hungry.
Love
I
it.
was thinking, I'm like, where are the
6,
donuts and
5-0.
pizza?
Yes.
Guys,
love that.
final thoughts. Anybody? Final thoughts. Cato, final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I'm glad I did your show. I'm
Dude,
a
I
sports
love
fan.
you so much,
Actually,
dude. I think you're
I really I feel the same way about you. Honestly, I always said that certain people you kind of hang in, like you go to a place, like the comedy stuff is kind of loneliness for me because it's hard, but you are open with the heart. I can feel it. And I know that from the first time I met you, so I said, like, he's a good dude.
Thank you,
So
dude.
certain people that I get along with that are really cool. And Jeff Richards, by the way, also very cool.
Great.
dude.
How is
Great.
Jeff? He seems all
I was hanging with him last night.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to give him my best. And please, I'll follow you. Follow me. I would tell people that because I'm not big on the Instagram, but now I'm starting to do these little stories. And the stories have got me like 9 jobs. So I think that I'm a believer.
Yeah, keep it going,
Kato
dude.
_ Kaelin.
Why is there a Kato Kaelin normal? Did somebody already take that?
Yeah, there's a few of the fake ones.
Fucking
Yeah,
assholes.
somebody faked one to
Jason,
me too.
final thought.
Yeah.
Suck it.
All right. Bye, Nanny. Have fun in Boston.
Have fun.
Thank you.
travel safe.
We'll see you guys soon.
pregnant.
Ciao.
Get pregnant again.